subscriber shoutout. Subscriber shoutout. 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 New subscriber shoutout. So many new lovely subscribers today. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for being here for more Transport Fever 2. We're going to pick up where we left off yesterday and continue on our Sandbox map. I also noticed that we could have done it by including all vehicles. So here in Transport Fever 2, it allows you to actually create a free game where you can fully function a like a transport network that is realistic in terms of it must be profitable, or you can build unlimitedly. I really like the unlimited build mode because we can build beautiful cities and stuff. So we're going to continue on with that today, but I noticed that we could actually have like instead of just Asian set vehicles, we could do all vehicles, and that's pretty cool. There's quite a few in the game. So welcome back, everybody. Yeah, I was here yesterday working on other stuff. It was Thanksgiving, though, so I figured a lot of people would be busy with family. So shout out to all of you. If you'd like a shout out, go ahead and click or tap that wonderful subscribe button, or become a member if you'd like to. Welcome to everybody. Thanks for leaving likes, too. I really like this game a lot. It really feels a lot like a different version of City Skylines, and that is a big compliment, because it's like instead of building one city, you kind of get to dabble a little bit in each little city and then connect them internationally. If there was a game called, imagine if, like City Skylines, imagine if there was like, instead of City Skylines, imagine if it was called like City Nation or something, and you could connect a bunch of cities that way. It'd be so cool if you could build a bunch of cities and then connect them. And that's kind of why this is like that. Alright, well, let's get back into loading it. As you can see, I've been really busy with the game. Look at all these different saves and stuff I've got. Yeah, I've been playing that one quite a bit. Actually, we got to go to free game. Let's see, free game, play map. I've also made a new mountain map, but we're going to go back to Raptoria Tropics. Well, let's get started. Yeah, to become a member, it's just 99 cents. So if you click or tap the join button for less than $1, which is literally like, I don't even think you could get a Spotify membership, or like it's cheaper than Netflix. So it's a great way to support if you'd like to. Really what I'm trying to do is promote the emotes and all the cool little perks that we have, like the name getting highlighted in green. You see Trouse there with the purple badge because he's been a member for, I can't remember what the time range is on that one. All right, welcome back. Woo! Okay, turn down that music a little bit. The music is good, though. I'm a little, I want upon the game's full release, there's actually, I've noticed certain music that's in the campaign, and I want them to have all music available. Like, there's campaign music, and then there's free play music, but you can't let them go across. So, anyway, last time, we built ourselves a giant... Oh, wait a minute, where's our high-speed rail line? Oh, I loaded the map, not the actual save. Let me load the actual map now. Let's see, load game. Where were we? Raptoria Tropics 2, that's where we are. So that was our map before we built our transit network. Now I'm going to load the map after we were working on it for a while, and hopefully that goes pretty good. So this should be where we left off. Yeah, big boats, we have a few more things to do, but what I kind of wanted to do is work on using a, building a city a little bit. When I typed in Transport Fever earlier, on Google, I was looking for certain images or something. I was trying to see a list of all the new planes, and all these images of all these other YouTubers building these beautiful cities, like these just gorgeous road networks came up. So I think today we're going to build a highway too. So that should be a lot of fun too. Highways are quite effective in this game, though. They're a little more difficult to make than a road, or rather a train network, because the roads always try to cross over each other. So last time, we built ourselves the Shinkansen, and it unfortunately can't get up to full speed. It's got to be a lot longer. The distance between these two cities is not long enough for it even to reach its full speed. I think we'd have to go to Cunningham Bay, and that's probably even too close as well. So these are really meant for much longer speed, much longer train traffic, but we could probably redesign it to be a different train. James with the 5, hey Raptor Man, enjoy your gameplay. Well, thanks, man. Appreciate the support. I'd like to make some more detailed cities eventually, and, you know, make some really detailed train lines through them, but that's going to take a little bit more patience. First, we'll get everything connected. SD with the 5, can you make something called Transportation Island and make the highway go over the island? We kind of can do that, yeah. We could build a highway over here, for example, that goes over this island. Titanic 524, welcome aboard. Thank you for clicking and tapping that join button, becoming a member. That is fantastic. Enjoy your new emotes. May the Wendy's, the Arby's, and the KFC be forever with you. Guys, let's get some dippin' sauce in chat. I think we have some... That's a tasty new membership. Let's get some dippin' sauce for that one in chat. It's going to be awesome. Alright, so I think what we want to do is... I want to build a highway that's maybe parallel to our high-speed train. We could definitely have Port Dino and these other cities connected. So I think what we'll do is I'll connect these all up via highway, and then see if we can... let's see. Yeah, we're gonna connect everything up via a nice road system and see how that works. Also, we just built this here to see trains, but we'll get that out of the way now. All right, let's build a cool highway system. You work at Wendy's? Awesome. You're the inside man then for us. Tasty dipping sauce. Good. Alright, let's see. Let's get to work on some highways. Medium... It's actually called a medium one-way country road under the highway tab, so it's pretty easy to build these. So let's see if we can build a nice highway that kind of follows the Shinkansen, but maybe goes towards the, maybe closer to the beach or whatever. Wow, look at that. Our transport empire's actually making money. We're plus 129 million. Wow. That's amazing. Alright, let's try to build our highway maybe over here. Actually, maybe we could have it go to the airport. That'd be kind of cool. Eric Skinner with the 20. Thank you for the wonderful videos. Glory to Raptoria. Party on, dude. Thanks, bro. This game is really good. I hope a lot of you guys who are watching consider getting this game because it really scratches the itch of what I want from City Skylines to be able to build between cities. You can't necessarily build the cities yourself, but you can help them to grow by building these mass transit either in the city or between the cities, so it's kind of satisfying to do that. Want a Baconator? For sure, man. Hey, you can give me a Baconator by becoming a member. That's what I do with all the money. It's just all invested into Baconators. You pre-ordered? Good. That's good. Yeah, this game is really fun. The missions are really nice. Like, they're challenging, but they're not annoying or too long or boring. They're interesting, and I want to see more. I really hope there's... it'd be great to see if somebody made their own missions. Oh boy, this highway system is going to be janky at best. I'll lay it out. We'll see how it works, and then I'll get better as I go on. I really like seeing what the YouTube community did with the previous game, most of which was probably with mods. People, you know, building different style bridges and things like that, but this is kind of cool. This is going to be a highway that connects the two cities together. So hopefully we can see some more traffic connected and city growth. Fairly flat land here. Can actually build this out. It should take 10 years to build the highway. In real life, yeah, that's true. Well, we are building in land that's relatively flat and not filled with any buildings. In today's world, if they're building a highway, they've got to likely go through already existing cities and developed urban areas, which can be a nightmare to plan around. Raptor, make the highway go under the island, then over it. Well, we'd probably do that with trains. In fact, I'd like to do an elevated highway somewhere over here, but we'll get to that eventually. I just want to kind of build a highway today and see what happens. Thank you, SD, for the support. You have a feeling we're not in Kansas? I hope not. With all these tropical trees, that'd be kind of concerning for Kansas all of a sudden if there was a tropical environment. Might be kind of hard to farm certain things in that humidity. Also in this game, I don't know if you can do... I didn't see an option for flipping things to left-hand drive. I've seen some British maps and stuff before, but I can't actually recall if they had any sort of left-hand drive. So I don't know if... because they certainly have British vehicles in here, but I don't know about the highways and roads. I think the other game had an option for that. I know City Skylines does. I love comparing this game to City Skylines. It just gives me the same good feeling of building. Even though there's a lot more details in terms of designing highways and such. Alright, well that's okay. Mediocre at best, I'd say. Let's go ahead and paintbrush it out a little bit. Gonna smooth some things out. You hope Bear Air isn't bankrupt? Well, we're bringing in $145 million. So, and I'm assuming the airline is probably the one bringing in the most money. Because it is bringing a lot of passengers, and it is bringing them very quickly. So the faster you can bring people, the more people that will come, and then, you know, it's just kind of like, it feeds itself, especially when you have a whole connected network. You like my chill building streams? Well, this is certainly a chill game. There's no, like, high-speed, high-stakes action in this game. You know, one thing I haven't used yet is the roundabout tool. Let's see how that goes. I didn't even find that until recently. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Cloverleaf interchange. Don't need that. And, yeah. We can probably just use a one-way highway here. Well, we should have it connect to Cunningham Bay. So actually, maybe... this I think we should have the highway go up to the airport. Is there a way to... Oh, yeah, look at that. You can actually... Oh, that's so good. You can adjust the size of the roundabout and also the number of lanes. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. SD with the 5, will you ever go back to Hearts of Iron 4? I've never actually played that one before on the channel, so it would be my first time play. I've been wanting to, but I think most people would it would just be a frustrating to watch experience, because I wouldn't know what I was doing. And Kyan Basil becoming a member, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button. Welcome aboard. Let's get some dipping sauce in chat for this tasty new member. Just wonderful. Thank you. We should probably do a two-way street here. Well, let's do 2 lanes. There we go. Very nice. You have a question, do I like this game? I certainly do. I actually wanted to play it yesterday, but I knew nobody would be around since it was a holiday. So I made my day busy with recording more videos on it instead. Okay, let's have our highway sneak by. I feel like we could have an elevated highway here. Should do that because eventually I need to make an over... Actually, there's no exit ramps, are there, in this game? Let's see. There's some nice prefab stuff. Where is that stuff? Here. T interchange. That might work. Let's see. Nice city? Yeah, it was beautifully auto-populated. Oh wait, we should have it go this way. Then we'll redesign our city a little bit. Wow, this will look cool. SD, really? Have you never played the 4th most popular game in the world in 2017? No, I never did. I was too busy playing other maybe popular games? I'm not sure. Okay, let's go back this way. So we'll have the highway kind of curve over this direction then. Do I like building big and deep? Well, at the very start of our game, I started building big because it was like the first thing you have to do is connect big cities. But now that we've kind of connected everything and we're making some money again, although now we're back down to negative 19 million, I guess it all comes down to mixing both. Okay, let's try going up this way. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's try to build another road like this. Alright, then we're going to try to build a highway. That connects to this. What's the best way to start in this game? The best way to start, I think, is by connecting small cities with buses first, and then building a rail line to get a lot of people on the train. So find 2 big cities, and then build bus stops in that city. And then, once you've done that, then start building train lines between the 2, and it should give you lots of money if you're trying to go for a money start. It also looks good if you're in Sandbox mode. We're playing right now in Sandbox mode, just so I can build whatever. Not that it matters too much. We were making plenty of money for a while. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on just a second. We got somebody who couldn't handle it. Just hold on. Always good.
Hi, Chad. Billy
Yeah,
Nelson
we got a Billy.
here, and you're lucky I'm here.
We got a Billy in chat. There we go. We'll just put him in timeout. There we go. Alright, Billy's been dealt with. Yeah, we got our Billy emotes in there as well. Andre, thanks for subbing. Welcome to all the new subscribers, too. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do. I've got videos on every single mission of the game coming, as well as the Sandbox mode and a few other things. This is a decent highway, I'd say. Certainly not the best, but it looks good. Make the high-speed train a non-stop line? Well, I think I'm going to have to make the train a little longer. Obviously, this is too short for the Shinkansen, so I'm going to have to do something different. Maybe I'll try the German train to see if that's faster, but we'll have to eventually work on that. And it looks like we already got trains that are backed up now. We got 2 trains that are facing off. Yep, 2 Shinkansens that are in a deadlock. We'll fix it. How long is this stream going to be? 8 meters. It's going to be an 8-meter stream. Alright, I want to put a highway that goes through the city, I think. Actually, I'd like to swing it around this way on elevated tracks. Or, I mean, elevated, yeah, let's back this up a little bit. We're going to lift the highway up a little bit. Yeah, it feels like City Skylines.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Gotta go. Glory to Raptoria. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate that. This is a little jumpy in the elevation, I think, but the good news is I can get across that train line real quick. So just make this flat. There we go. Uh-oh. This is also going the wrong way. I can change that later. I think if you just right-click, you can change the direction of it. Let's see. Oh yeah, easy. Alright, we'll just do it that way. We'll build it the wrong way on purpose, and then we'll switch it back around. Oh, this is going to look great. I really wish the developers, when they made some of the cities and missions, made some more intricate infrastructure. Like, for example, like highways. But if they already had a pre-made, then it would kind of take away from the whole build-it-yourself aspect. It'd be like getting a new Lego set that's half-assembled. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Am I going to play on Christmas? Probably not. I'll be with family and doing stuff. Okay, let's see. So we want to go back over that way. Actually, I think we'll swing to the left here. And maybe have off-ramps over here. It'll lead into the center of the city that way, so that's good. We'll make a big O turn here. Actually, I should probably make another one of those interchanges. Yeah, these T intersections are pretty good. However, I don't think I can elevate it, though. That's a problem, because I can't lift this off the ground. Which is a little annoying. Who's Billy? Just any person who comes into chat and then spams, and then when nobody pays attention to them or chat tells them to stop, they'll be like, that was my brother. That was my brother again. Anyway, when are you playing Man of War? And it's like, yeah, dude. I'm sure that was your brother. Just relax. Just a casual, mediocre at best stream. Nothing special here.
Hi, Chad. Billy Nelson here, and you're lucky I'm here.
See? That's Billy. Also, for some of you, I've been getting you your Dino Dollars. I haven't gotten to everybody yet. So if I do owe you Dino Dollars, and you are a member, please go to the community tab on these videos, and make sure you comment and let me know if you didn't get your Dino Dollars. If you become a member, if you're a new member, you should be able to type exclamation point points, and then you should at least have 100 Dino Dollars and then some, especially if you're a viewer for a while. So if I got you your points, I should have replied to you. If I didn't, don't tell me here, because I'll just forget. Tell me on the community tab, so that way I can give everyone a checklist to make sure I got everybody. So just go to, after the stream, just go to community tab and check that out. This is going to be cool. Now we're building a giant highway system. I didn't expect to be doing this. But it goes all the way from the airport to the city to our second and third city. Well, then I want to build a different train here. Maybe a not high-speed train, but like a regional train of, I don't know, we could call it the Central Regional Line, CRL, as opposed to TRL with Ryan Seacrest. We're going to go to Cunningham Bay, then Barton Bay, and then Michael Bay. Didn't realize that there was all these bays. So many bays, it's like my high school days. Alright, let's go back that way then. How long until I leave Earth? Well, I'm working on my spaceship right now. It should be about... Well, I've invented a time set on my home planet that we call... So it's about 7. So it should be, you know, a while, but not too long. Alright, I'm going to build the highway over here, I think. Although that is a long distance to go. That's going to be a really long bridge. But I also don't want it to be on the ground, so let's build into the mountain, then we'll come out on an elevated road. So let's swing over Meow. Okay, we'll go up into the mountain a little bit, but if we could put this into a bridge, that'd be great. Or, I mean, a tunnel. There we go, that's better. So this will be our scout route. Oh, this is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Good. We just want a concrete bridge, though. That's great. You know, the most fun in this game is building in, like, if you're building in Austria or Switzerland with mountains, it's so fun to be able to build, like, into the mountains, where you have, like, a rail line that comes out of a mountain, then over a ravine, and then back up again. Brian Thomas with the 50. We love you, Raptor, and thank you. Well, thank you, Brian, for your support. You guys are great. So many new members, so many people just hanging out and saying, hey, love the streams. That's very nice. I'm glad you guys like it. And chat does make it a lot more fun. Even the Billies. We love the Billies. Forgive the Billies, chat, for they know not what they do. Okay, let's make a second. Wow, that is a steep road, but I guess vehicles can take it. How do I subscribe? It says I have to pay 99 cents. That's not subscription, that's becoming a member. If you click or tap the join button, you can pay 99 cents to support the stream. Like, literally, that's less than the price of a cup of coffee or even, like, ice cream at McDonald's. Like, I don't even think you can buy a small ice cream cone at McDonald's for that. But if you want to subscribe, you can just click or tap subscribe for free. And YouTube will choose when it gives you notifications. So make sure you check the notification bell. Make sure that's turned on. Okay, that should be fine there. Is this Japanese inspired? Most of the roads are on the ground. Japanese highways are all elevated. Most of them. They're really cool. It's like being on another planet. Okay, that's kind of neat. One highway goes above the other. I don't know if I totally like that, but
New subscriber
they do level out here for the most part. You know what? I like that because I don't know. I don't like that actually. I don't like that. Let's back that up a little bit. No bueno. Where's it trying to put the tunnel? Back at the same spot again. Okay, let's see. It either tries to put the tunnel too early or too late. Oh, come on now. Build the tunnel. The game kind of has to, like, build the tunnel on its own. There we go. That's a little better. Oh boy, that road looks rough. Oh well, that's okay, because I can't particularly choose where it makes the tunnel, but that's better. Alright, now on to building our highway bridge. Wonder if it'll do it'd be nice if you made a distance long enough that it tried to make a suspension bridge. Also, this needs to come down a little bit.
New subscriber shoutout.
TV Gamer, thanks for 7. There we go, that's better. Perfect. Bernard has become a member. Thank you very much, Bernard, for clicking and tapping that join button. Let's get some dipping sauce in. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for the support.
A new member.
I've never really built a highway in this game before as complicated as this, so I'm happy to do it. As this is going to be interesting because not only are we building a highway for our buses and trucks, but also regular cars are going to use this too, so we might be able to see cars using it now if it's connected properly. We'll have to build a roundabout there and stuff, but they should be able to go from the city to the airport now. Nope, I didn't connect that either. Okay, let's do that. I want to see this thing in use, so let's back up some of the roads. Try to build a roundabout. They should be able to get to the airport to the city from here. Love how you can adjust the radius. That's so nice. Did they optimize the game this time? It certainly feels like a pretty smooth game. The only time it gets rough is when you do any sort of large-scale editing, like terraforming. So that's kind of cool. Kind of demolishing half my city, but that's okay. I was elected mayor forever. Wow, it actually keeps a nice circle, unlike City Skylines. Alright. This thing's got something on City Skylines. Let's see if I can build a road coming out here. I'll have to smooth some of this out, too. Did you miss anything cool? Oh, yeah, we're building a highway. Oh, there we go. What? The game just built that road itself. Okay. That's cool. The city's growing so quickly, it's building its own roads. Well, now, technically, the airport is connected, so people can drive up there. So the highway is connected now in one position. Now let's try it over here. Build another roundabout. It is a little messy when you're building in a pre-developed city, because you do have to destroy some things, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm the mayor of every city.
Ah, this YouTuber sucks. Mom, where's my Hot Pocket?
Billy, you're eating Hot Pockets after Thanksgiving? Don't you have leftovers? Alright, the city should be connected now. Just flip this road around by right-clicking, I believe. How do I get this to flip around? Oh, this tool. There we go. We'll just flip it around all the way to here, and then that should be good. Alright, so the two cities should be connected. Why are these red? Oh, because it's a small size? Oh, that's fine. I hope to see some cars coming out here, so now people should be able to drive on this highway to this area, and then we'll get the second area set up. This is cool. I put in a one-way. It should be one-way. For a roundabout and for a road, it should all be one-way. Yeah, so people should be able to go... Oh, you mean here? No, this was built by the city. That's fine. That's a one-way roundabout. And then they should be able to just go that way. I think.
New subscriber shoutout.
Lewis, thanks for 7. Yeah, this should be correct. Otherwise, there's a giant red thing like this. But this section's not done, so we're okay. Until this side is connected, we're good. Alright, so we're going to go from Cunningham Bay. Then I think we're going to cut through the mountain again to go to Barton Bay. And then eventually down to Michigan Bay. Which is going to be really cool. So let's keep on building. I think I'm going to try to go over the... Oh, you know what? I can't build off-ramps without using that T intersection. It's the only one that makes them look clean. There's no way to elevate this, is there? I can rotate, but I can't elevate it. Oh, there's also small, medium, and large. What does that mean? Number of lanes? Oh, yeah, I think so. 2 lanes. That's 2 lanes as well. Oh, it's the highway lanes underneath, I think. Yeah, it's best to build these highways outside the city. Otherwise it gets a little messy. I'll put one here, though. We won't have to get rid of too many houses. So we'll put this highway here. Hi, Pinto. How you doing? Yeah, we're not done building the highway. You guys telling me that the highway's not done is quite apparent. It's not done. We're building it. The things that are not complete are incomplete because it's under construction. Pay attention. Wow, that looks good. Alright, then a roundabout here and we'll connect to the city. Now on to the other side. Just wish we could have kept the interchange up off the ground. We'll go back up into the mountain now. Unless I build another city. I feel like we could put another city there, but I guess that's close enough just to have like a county road rather than a major highway for the time being. Let's see. Back up this way. Yeah, it does feel like City Skylines a lot. Eric with the 5. Thanks, man. We're almost done with the highway. The only thing we've got to do is connect everything, correct the directions of the highway, and then it should be good. And then I can try building a inner city bus service on this and see how it goes. Oh, we have our... Oh, is there an opportunity to build a... Might be an opportunity to build a elevated thingo here over the rail line. Yeah, I think we should put a small town up there too. Luckily, the game is all about never-ending building, so anytime we could add a city or destroy a city or put a mountain there. That's why I like doing the sandbox mode at the moment. And I love the fact that we can build a highway bridge here. However, now we got this train in the way. What I think I'd like to do is go above the train and swing back on the outside of it. That way we can pass through on the right side. Yes, and then we'll put the end of the highway there. Is this campaign? No, this is just our own free build mode, which is super satisfying to be able to just build whatever you want. We have old steam trains here. We have, I think I built a streetcar at some point. Built some trams that go to our airport. It's been super satisfying. Just like a really nice thing to see in this game. I'm going to try to go straight up here and then take a right. Yeah, we could put small towns along the highway. Okay, let's actually make this... Actually, weird, that kind of is curving up to the right side. Let's go back the other way. Like that. There we go, that's much better. Just keep her flat there, George. Alright, cool. So now we need to pass through Barton Bay. Let's build another T intersection. Oh, this has got to be on the ground. we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so let's build here. We got trains that are stuck on the Shinkansen line, so we're definitely going to redo that. We have to have a different high-speed train then that goes between two cities. We'll have to figure out how we're going to do that. I wish the game would stop defaulting to stone every time. I don't know why it does that. Oh, you know what I'd like is a little ticker, so that way you can make it default. It's like once you reach 1980, why not just have all bridges be out of concrete? Like whether you're building a train or a roadway, it'd be nice just to have everything concrete. Can you build train stations? Yep. That's all part of the game, is connecting and building transit lines. So you can build bus stations, train stations, airports, truck depots, ports. You can build mixed stations, like you can build like cargo airport hubs and also passenger hubs for trains and for planes and everything else. Alright, there we go. This is actually probably the best highway I've ever made, even better than City Skylines. We'll have to fix it up a little bit, but okay, so much for the high-speed train line. I guess it's now being bought out by the high-speed roadway, which I don't know what the max is. 80 kilometers for that road. Oh, you can have 100 for the large one-way. But 80s is good enough. Although it'd be nice if you could set the speed limit. Why not just let me set my own laws? Helicopters? No, but there could be modded ones in the future. But at this moment, no helicopters. I don't really want the highway coming through the city, but I guess it would be nice to have a small section that's through a town. Some highways do go through towns. This is going to be a tight squeeze. Yeah. Not possible. Why the sidewalks from the highway? That's weird. At least this is better than the path building in Planet Zoo. I'm your most favorite YouTuber? Well, thank you for the compliment. You know, it'd be nice here. Actually, what if I made one combined bridge? So instead of it being a two-way bridge, what if we build an extra large street? Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, that's a little... Yeah, that's a little better. So it'll be one way back and forth. Otherwise, it'd be 4-lane, 2 separate bridges, and it'd be girthy. And that's a little too much. Alright, there we go. Oh, neat. It cuts through the mountain. Sweet. Okay, that's good. Not so fast with that roller coaster. Come down a little bit there. There we go. How about the train running between the one-ways? That's just hard because it's difficult to build the highway back on the other side. My options to build highway stuff is kind of limited because I don't get as many on-ramps and stuff. I could probably do it. Maybe. Just trying to flatten this road out now. I do like the train being a little higher than the roadway. Alright, so we'll have these two converge. Now, this is really unique. This reminds me, there's a bridge that goes from Denmark to Sweden, and there's an island in between. So this is like Denmark, and this is like Sweden. And it's kind of neat, because there's also a train that goes on that bridge, too. And I forget the name of it. Isn't it the... Well, I forget the name of that bridge. Is it the Orison Bridge? Yeah, I've really enjoyed playing that campaign as well for... for Transport Fever 2. The campaign's really neat. And I already learned a lot from doing that. Although I can't have this highway curve very nicely. It doesn't seem to want to... I wish there was a way to make a parallel curve here. Guess I gotta make a little section here to line it up perfectly. There we go. Your friend is a railway driver for the train between Denmark and Sweden. I think that train actually goes all the way to Copenhagen's airport, doesn't it? I will just have to build this in little stages then to keep it parallel. I want them to be close, but not too close. Like, that's pretty good. I also want the train to be a little higher.
New subscriber shoutout.
Cimarron, thanks for subbing. Then we'll make a little baby step. Oh, wait. No, they're starting to become parallel because the other train is coming down. Yeah, I don't need them to be parallel in the elevation, just in their design next to each other. Well, I do like how at least the bridge does go back to concrete if you're building in the same section. Or as soon as the name of the tunnel? Okay. Alright, let's build a... If I build another highway section here, I don't know if that'll be necessary. If I build a highway section, it's going to be a tiny little... Maybe we should just connect it here. Oh, there we go. Although there's lots of space there, but at least this can be for additional homes and such. Okay, so now the roads are connected. Now let's just make this piece link into that one. And then we'll reorient the bridge or the highways to be the correct direction. Cool, so if you're coming back, you gotta go that way. So let's make this right. Now, how do I magic eraser this? There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. I see cars on the highway. And man, are they going slow as hell. I wish you could do 100... I don't like the fact that the number of lanes is also the speed of the highway. Like, if it's 2 lanes, you should still be able to do like 100 kilometers or 120. Especially on this stretch. Like, there's really not much... You should be able to just go down the way. Okay, let's fix our 2 trains that are in... like... immortal lockdown. And what's the problem here? There's no switch, that's why? Okay. Let me build a switch here. We're gonna give them a Nintendo. Must be LA drivers. Could be. Okay, let's build a 1 and 2 then. Sorry about that, folks. People were stuck on the train for 100,000 years. I don't really like these. I like the Shinkansen design. I like having that here, but it's an insult to the Shinkansen by not letting it stretch its legs and get up to its true 220 km/h speed. I think maybe 160 is what we could do. We need an Autobahn. We kind of have one now. The Central Raptorian Highway or something like that. So let's make sure it's all connected. Are there cars on these? I saw like a car. Nobody's taking these. I guess I could get buses going. Oh, there we go. Here's a car. Wow, look at that. Somebody has managed to escape in their vehicle. Look at that. Yeah, we built our headquarters before. It's on this island over here. Our headquarters is right over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Our headquarters is this little... Apparently this is Abe Lincoln's cabin, except it's made of stone bricks. Okay, great. Can you control the speed limit on the roads? That's a question that I had, is that why can't I Because it looks like the speed is controlled here. Notice how when I hover over it, it says 3-lane, one-way road with speed limit of 100, but if you go down to the 2-lane, it's 80, and then if you go down to the 1, it's 60. So I don't think there's a way you can actually do that. I don't think you can adjust that, because with the trains, the speed limit is based on 2 things. The type of track and how straight the track is. Yeah, isn't our headquarters lovely? It's really beautiful. Alright. Let me see here. Cunningham Bay is connected. Nope, it is not. We just need to build the highway here, too. Although that's weird. Look at how slow these birds are going. They almost look like they're not flying at all. You like what I've done? It's pretty good, I guess. I mean, at least it's connected. I like it. Let's see how small of a roundabout we can make. Whoa, that is tiny. Given the amount of traffic we don't have on the highway, I could probably build some smaller... Like, nobody is taking these roads. Alright, we'll just connect this. Let's see if I can back this up a little bit. Ah, perfect. And then we could just rebuild the roads to connect. So let's do a 2-lane county road here. Ah, there it goes. Wow, that's actually manageable. Beautiful. Better than City Skylines. I just have so much trouble building roundabouts in that game. Yeah. So what mode of transit would you guys like to take in this city? Would you like to cruise on the highway, take a high-speed train? Would you like to be on our airlines, which is over here? We got plenty of planes coming through and plenty of people taking the planes. Each plane is almost fully loaded each time. Although it seems to be dwindling a little bit, but that's based on delivery. Okay, good. All right, let's make sure all of our roundabout connections are good now. Oh, I don't even have this connected. Although I don't know if I need a one-way here. Let's just connect these up and just call it good. Everybody wants to take the train? I see. Yeah, we need to fix our train, to be honest. It's not great. I shouldn't say it's not great, it's just not perfected. Thanks again for the likes, guys. We're almost to 200 likes. Make sure you get your likes in before 200 so you can say you were supporting beforehand. Thanks to everybody for becoming members and dropping super chats and all that stuff. And welcome to all the new subs. If you guys haven't subscribed already, your name will pop up when you do. We'll finish up with this highway soon. We just got a few more lovely additions to make. Well, looks like a lot of people are actually taking this road. Man, they're going slow. But I guess that's the appeal of mass transit. It's a scam. We built this highway, but it's so slow. And then everybody's going to want to take the high-speed trains. Oh, there's actually some traffic flowing on these highways. That's awesome. Look at that. In City Skylines, usually you just get a highway in and out of your city, but here we have highways between cities, and that's just beautiful. Alright, let's make sure this is good. Alright, let's start with our methods of entry. So it looks like cars can get onto this road and are going back and forth from Michigan Bay to Barton Bay. Barton Bay is connected, and it is connected correctly. Okay, good. When you press link for membership, it says error. It could be broken. If you're trying on a phone or something, maybe switch to a laptop or vice versa, or tablet. See if that works. If you'd like to become a member, you can just click or tap join and it should work. Dude, the smoothing tool is just awesome. Can you get more details about a vehicle you didn't buy? What do you mean by that? Okay, let's see. Okay, this looks correct. Tunnels here are nice. They're kind of just not at the same height. That's kind of unique. A unique section of the track. Yeah, you can click on any vehicle to get information about the driver's name, where they're going.
Subscriber shout out.
Well, comment, thank you for subbing. Alright, looks like we got a one-way here, so that's gonna have to be fixed.
Shoutout.
Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh yeah, this is looking great. Alright, let's build a two-way road. Oh, here comes the train. That's rolling so slow, it's sad to see.
New subscriber shoutout.
Okay, now people should be able to get in and out of this city. That's alright, we'll build a more suitable train for this train track. I'm gonna have to have one high-speed train, though. I thought we could do it with that leg of the race, but maybe we can do a sideline that's a super express that doesn't stop until one specific city. Oh, the smoothing tool is just perfect. We'll come back here. I think we did the road to the airport already. Too bad there's not a way to get like a big parking garage at the airport to have people come in with public cars too. King Boo, need to make a run to the brewery. We'll come back later. Cheers. Well, thank you, Boo, for watching. And remember, if you guys need to leave, this will be a video on demand later. You can watch it as a standard video after we're done. Cool. Yeah, the game is really beautiful. I gotta say, the tropical worlds are probably the most fun to build on because they feel the most, maybe the most beautiful, I guess. And the most interesting because you can have rivers and islands and bays and water, and it gives you the most amount of transit, I think, to use. As we're temperate and such are kind of a little more, you know, standard. So this is a little bit more exciting because it feels new. Okay. So let's see. We have no warnings, so everything's connected. This is great. I also found out in the game the other day that they have big old Peterbilt trucks that you can have too, though I don't think Asia gets those. They have F.A.Q trucks, but I've seen Peterbilts in the game before for the American tile set. Is there a free camera? No, the cameras are at least $3. This guy's going to work right now. Man, imagine living here. This would be great. Beautiful city, literally no traffic. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a heavy day of traffic. Somebody's in front of him. Oh, God. Is he going to be able to make it to work? Oh, there actually is oh, come on, merge. Oh. This must be an American highway. Nobody knows how to merge. Is anybody even using their blinkers? Also, these cars look like they're from the 70s. It is 2023. These must all be collector cars at this point. Shouldn't everybody be driving like literally a solar panel to work now? You propose a high-speed underwater train from Flamer City? Oh, that's right. We still need to get, We still need to get people from Flamer City to Cunningham Bay, so I could either build a highway. A highway might look appropriate here. I kind of want to do another highway. Although it would have to connect to here, but it doesn't necessarily have to. We could have just a highway between Flamer City and Cunningham Bay. And then, like, for example, if you were going to go from Flamer City to Tomislav Town, you can actually go from there to there via bus and then catch the train. If you wanted to. It's a lot of flat land here. The game is available on Steam, yes, for pre-order. But it won't come out until December 11th for PC. What other methods of transport could we use to get over there? We've already got, like, our old steam train, which is just awesome. Like this just vintage transportation method to this, like... What the hell? They built a town down here? Wow, the town actually expanded and started growing down here. Wow. I built a road down here just to get people through, and now it's like literally part of the town. That is so cool. This is supposed to be like one of our first train lines in the city. Another thing I'd like to see is the ability to build different train stations. Like, a lot of them look modern, but it would be cool to have, like, if you're building an 1850, a train station's not going to look like this. This is like maybe 1990 to now. Wow, I can't believe that city expanded. That's really cool. I hope to see it expand up here then. Yeah, cities will continue to grow until you stop supplying them with goods. So the more stuff you provide to a city in terms of passengers, the faster it'll grow. Ferry network. Good idea. Yeah, we could have actually a ferry and a highway. We could build a passenger ferry here. I like that idea, because we haven't done that yet. So we could have a boat that comes up here. Okay, let's... I wonder if there's a... Is that a passable water there? Let's see. It is. Okay. And I think boats can squeeze under there. At least we could get a hovercraft going. Okay. And then actually could go to Fort Taylor too. Fort Taylor's kind of separated from everything. And then we could get one to Wise World and Crisco. Ooh. Alright, the whole West Coast, we could connect all of that together. Do they have a relic line function? That's true. We do have a relic line here. But this is supposed to be like a point of national pride, I guess, where they don't want to get rid of the heritage. And maybe it brings in money because it's supposed to be a tourist town too. Alright, I like the passenger service. We haven't done ferries before, so let's do that. So we'll connect Flamer City, Crisco, Cunningham Bay, Fort Taylor, and possibly Tomislav Town. We might be able to, like, put one there and then have a bus service go into town. And that'll put more people on the rail line. Is this beta or early access? It's an early preview version, not yet the full release, but it will be coming out on December 11th, and I don't think too much will change. We also need to figure out, we got to get all these cities connected. So let's do, one, let's do the ferry line, then two, let's build a highway between Flamer, NZ, and Cunningham Bay, just because it's so close. And maybe we could get Fort Taylor connected via the highway as well. Electric trucks? I don't see any of those yet. Ooh, there's like a volcano here. Alright, let's do it. Let's build ourselves a ferry line. And then we can build some buses that connect as well, which should bring people from the train to the ferry, which hopefully will mean more people will take the ferry. And the train too.
New subscriber shoutout.
Jason, thanks for subbing. Okay, that looks good. And then one over here. We'll eventually have to connect these via roadways, so... we need to build one over here, too. Alright. And then Tomislav Town. Now we probably won't have big, like, cruise ships here or anything. It'll just be small ferries, so... And also one to Crisco. Actually, if I put that over here... that's a little steep. There we go. Alright. You should make a main highway connecting the main islands. Well, we do. We kind of have a main highway here. Going down the center. And not too many people are using it, actually. Oh, actually, it is starting to be used. Oof. Now we're going to start seeing traffic. That's alright. We'll get our bus services going. Now, where do I build, like, a large shipbuilding thing? Maybe we could have Michigan Bay connected, too, but that's a little further away. Is there a traffic layer? Yes. So the more purple and red it is, the worse the traffic. Actually, the traffic is pretty good except for here some reason. I don't know why. But we'll worry about that later. There's a Mercedes e-truck. Oh yeah, I think I saw that unlocked, actually. Let's see. Find our road vehicle depot. Where did I put that road vehicle depot? Here it is. No, that's Trams, I think. Yeah, I did see the e-truck pop up on the map. Let's take a look. Urban e-truck. Electric vehicle. Yep. It unlocks in 2020. Yeah, the music is like part of the reason to buy the game. It's really good. Alright, I want to build a ship dock over here at Cunningham Bay. So let's build ourselves a shipbuilding dock over here. We'll put it at the end of the road. Alright, time to connect our ferries together. So let's go with the Western. We'll name this one Western. So WRFS. Cool. So we're going to start our service at... We'll have to build some buses too. So that way all the cities are connected to the ferry, so let's remember to do that. The bridges should be high enough for traffic to get underneath at the current moment. Okay, that should be a good route system. Now, let's see what we can buy. I think we can get hovercraft. That'd be kind of neat, but I don't know how I feel about it. Whoa, what the hell is this? Aluminum hull. Powered by... Whoa, that's cool. The Graf Zeppelin from 1980. We have hovercraft. That can do 93 kilometers. This has 100 times loading speed too. Let's buy four of these and put them on the line. Whoop! Accidentally tabbed out of the game. All right, Western Raptoriya ferry service. Okay, now we need to have buses going to these so that way we can actually supply them with passengers. Yeah, subways would be cool, but I think they only have in here things that go between cities, which I guess technically you could build a metro service that went from one big city to another. Well, sorry to all the buildings we're about to destroy, but the ferries need to be connected. So, step 1, connect ferries. Step 2, bus services. That way we can supply our ship depots with passengers. Glory to Raptoriya? Absolutely, man. Thanks for the support. Yeah, thanks everybody for clicking the like button. We're already up to 200 likes, so make sure if you want to support the channel, get your like in before someone beats you to 200. Thanks everybody for all the love. Very nice. Apparently this city's not going to have any problems growing. It's getting even bigger now that we put that train line there. Let me build another road here. Hopefully buildings will fill in there. Okay, so... Oh, we could have also had Flamer connect over here, too. By the actual train station. Maybe we should do that instead. Nah, it'll allow me to make people take the actual bus service. So that's fine. Plus, this is a nice, beautiful little bay here that has no... It's just a beautiful little bay. Yeah, the game really looks good. I think I really like the tropical worlds the most. The quote-unquote dry or the the desert levels are kind of boring, as they should be. Like, it's a desert. But I really like the looks of the tropics. Although each map kind of has its own different thing you can do. Like, only in the tropics can you set up islands, and it's like, well, Sweden has islands, and that's kind of a temperate layout. I wonder why they don't let you do that, but whatever. Okay, so everything should be connected except for this one now, right? Nope, this one's connected too. Good.
New
This one's not.
subscriber shout out.
John, thanks for subbing. Okay, so all road routes should be connected. Now we're going to start working on bus services. We'll start back in the same order again. Well, this is going to be good. Now we're going to see more people at the train stations and at the passenger ferries. This is great. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have Billy on a short leash. It's dangerous down there. Guess I need to build a road depot in each city so we can have a bus service, so let's do that.
New subscriber shout
Let's
out.
build it over... Oh, let's build it by the highway. Dark Wolf, thanks for subbing. Yeah, we'll build it down over here. Alright, City 1 is good to go. Now on to the second city for bus service. Down here would be fine. Can I make a 90-degree road coming out of here?
YouTuber, when is the Fortnite stream?
Fortnite stream? That was a fortnight ago. Yeah, we need some more Billies too. Okay, let's put our depot there. Crisco City needs a bus depot. I guess we could build it over here. I'm gonna just try to put one of these buildings in every depot. Or every city that will require buses, I mean, for its main depot. Why is this game $40? If you own the first one, I think it's on sale for discount, I think. Oh, it seems like a fair price for a game like this. Okay, that looks good. And then these two cities, Fort Taylor and Thomaslov Town, both need buses.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Absolutely. Are we going to work with planes today? Well, we're working with ferries now. All you got to do is just watch the stream. We'll see. So many questions can be answered with just hang out. That's all you got to do. All right, let's see. One more to go. I think we'll build this one over here at the end by the ferry. Alright, now we stop back at the beginning and set up all the bus stops. So does each city have a road service? Yep. Okay, looks good. Now on to the next thing, which is more bus stops. You're saying hi to everybody watching this as a video later? Yeah, hi everybody. Mateus, thanks for subbing. Okay, that looks pretty good. Most areas of the city are covered. Yep, this seems to cover downtown. Alright. Yeah, we don't have to be perfect. We can just be close. Okay, so this should be Cunningham City, Cunningham Bay. Oh, this is the historic line. And line 2 should be our new one. Bum, 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 bum. Felix with the $14.99 saying, I can't get over how good this game looks compared to Transport Fever 1. Yeah, and imagine it compared to Train Fever. Remember when they just made the original game was just called Train Fever, where it was just trains. And then Transport Fever opened it up to planes, trains, automobiles, and it's like, well, that's okay. It's hard to beat that one. All right, so this is Cunningham Bay local service. Cool. So we'll buy
Subscriber shout out.
passenger vehicles. What do we got here? Oh, we actually have electronic buses too. Yankee Gamer, thanks for subbing. That holds 17 people. Let's go all electronic buses in Cunningham City. Let's just say this is like a big budget town. One of our big cities. That's why there's the shipbuilding and other stuff here. Let's go with like 5 of these. And set them loose on the road. Cool. Really cool feature of this game is when you label a bus route, look at that. It actually will say Cunningham Bay. That's really cool. Okay, the next thing I want to do is... What city did we work on next? Flamer NZ City will kind of be a basic town, so we'll kind of go a step down from that. And then Crisco is going to be all classic. We're going to do like an old school bus service there. That's going to be like our old resort town. So let's see. Now we got to build some buses here. Pretty easy to do this. It's a little time consuming to do it with each city. Put a bus stop here. Bum, 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 bum. Ah, the music is so good. Actually, this bus needs to come up to the train stop. There we go. Actually, wait a minute. The train depot's on the other side. That's alright. It'll cover everything. There we go. Alright, so these are going to be a step down on these buses. So, new line. This is going to be Flamer NZ. Or wait. Or NL. Oh, it is Flamer NZ, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. We can even change the color of the buses. That's cool. Okay, now we're going to lay out the stations. Nice. Alright, I want the Volvo 5000 on this one. Although not as much of an intercity bus. Nah, it's fine. Cool. Okay, that's 2 bus routes done. Very time consuming, but super, super satisfying. You know what I want to do is, we should build some big bus stops in each one of these cities now by the airport. And then have a bus line next to each station for the train, so people can take the train or the bus. And then also the bus lines will feed the trains too. That, I think, was where we were making a lot of money. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, New Zealand, not the Netherlands. Yeah, I corrected it. We're good now. If you want me to name it something else, Flamer, let me know. If you want me to name it like some other famous city or whatever you'd like. It's up to you. Okay, so now... Okay, so this is all connected, right? So we got the train, the ferry, and the bus is all connected. That looks really cool. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to go on to Crisco City, which is going to be a little bit more classic And it actually has like an upper and lower part of town, which is really neat. Did I connect the bus line to the port? Yes, it should be. 10th Street here is connected to the port. You can tell because it's colored white, so it means it's good. What's the performance like compared to Transport Fever 1? I mean, you know, like, I'm scrolling across the map and, you know, like, you can rotate and it's very smooth. I mean, look, there's tons of cars on the screen and I'm getting no problems. That just feels good. The only lag in the game is when you're, like, doing some heavy terraforming, which I think is to be expected, but other than that, it's not even... The game's not finished yet either, so... But I like it. I'm enjoying. Okay, so let's make a bus stop here. Two bus stops there. Oh, the train depot's not even connected. Well, we're gonna have to do that. I guess I had forgotten to do that. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Well, I guess we should connect it from up here. Or could I build a road? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Well, I guess I could just connect it over there. What? Wow, I built that little road there and the city just decided to put that road there itself. It wanted to really connect to that little spot on its own. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna build like a nice little, like, coastal road and the city was just like, nah, screw it. And they just built a road right there. Okay, well. Alright. Oh, boy. Well, I guess now that that's connected, that's one problem out of the way. Yeah, if you put down those little connections, they'll do it automatically.
New subscriber shoutout.
Damien, thanks for subbing. Let's make ourselves go down this way. Now we're going to have some old buses here. In fact, I'd argue we could probably almost have a tram. We're going to have an old school tram here. That in place of a bus depot might be cool. Let's do that. Let's do a tram instead. Old school tram. You think you could watch me play City Builders for hours? Yeah, they're... I mean, this almost qualifies as a city builder. You're doing what I would argue is the most enjoyable part of a city builder is, like, building all the infrastructure. It's really fun. James, thanks for subbing. Oh, we have a bus stop there. Well, we'll have to move that now. I guess not. Construction not possible. Oh, because the old bus stop's there. What do you mean construction not possible? I'm trying to delete the road. Okay, well, I can't delete the bus stop, so that's interesting. Can't build there either. How come I can't build anywhere? Doesn't let me build anywhere downtown. That's strange. Well, we'll have to change the bus stops then in accordance. Cool. All right, now let's connect the routes. Let's see, Crisco City Historical Tram. Oh well, if there's a few gaps in the line, it's okay. City is fairly small. How is the tram going to get through here? The game automatically chose the route to go through here, but I can't make it go anywhere over here. What is going on? I can't demolish any of these streets. I can't upgrade any of these streets. That's weird. Let's see. Well, it'll go down here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back. Oh, actually, there's a stop there, too. Well, I'll just have to have maybe a local bus service for a couple of stops. Yeah, I can't delete or modify any of these roads. Oh, these can be upgraded, though. Oh, never mind. Huh, just doesn't let me change it. Alright, that's fine. Let's buy a couple of trams, then. I think it'll figure it out. Let's go with some old school trams. Yeah, let's go with these. I want to see how it's going to do the pathing on this one, because it shouldn't be... Oh, there it goes. So it loops back around. This should be impossible, by the way, a 90-degree turn like that. Like, the game's just going to make it flip onto that one, but I guess since I can't upgrade the roads, nor can I delete the station, I guess that's a workaround for a problem that shouldn't exist. We should be able to upgrade this road and then have it connect back to New Arbot Avenue. Kind of weird. But whatever, it's connected now. Cool, on to the next one. Welcome to all the new subs. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Your name should pop up here. And or you can be like Renee and upgrade to a Raptor hatchling. Thank you very much for upgrading. Appreciate that. If you guys want to support the channel more, just click or tap join and become a member today. Build ourselves 2 more cities worth of bus depots, and then we got it going. We're almost there. Well, that city was easy. Fort Taylor will do the Maz buses. Let's go with 4 of them. Yeah, get that dipping sauce ready going too. And now we need to connect Fort Taylor bus service.
Subscriber shout out.
Xander, thanks for subbing. There we go. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, I think the last city then is Tomislav Town. Port Dino's already connected with several tram stops. I might need to buy some more trams. Good, I'm glad to see each city getting a little bit of love now for the bus services, which will definitely bring everybody to the train stations. Yo, Gilla dead booze. Back. I love how easy it is to put down bus lines in this game. Alright, Tomislav Town. Alright. And we'll go with the Volvo 5000s again. I think 5 is more than enough. I think if you have 1 bus per stop, you're almost good to go. Oh wait, we already made a line here. Where is that one? Tomislav. Yeah, you got to pay every bus line you have to pay for the little stop. Are the icons on the houses bread or tacos? I think chat can answer that question. Oh wait, it also needs to come down here, doesn't it? Down to the port. We'll add 1 little stop to that. Yay. Okay. So all ports should be connected with buses, yep. Oh great, they're all connected, beautiful. Now we should see some passengers actually get on the boats. Not too many, 8, but that's fine, considering the amount of boats we have. So let's watch one of the boats come in. Be kind of cool if you could take, oh wow, look at that go. Be kind of cool if you could have vehicle ferries too. Seth says, hello everyone from snowy Alaska. Hi there, Seth. This is my favorite right here, the train slash car road thing. Carlos, thank you for subbing. I want to see that train populated now. I want to see people taking that train. Especially now that we've connected the line. Oh, we can decorate the whole train route. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful fantasy project. How many people are on the train? Hey, cool, we got 11 people on the train. Hell yeah. I don't expect it to be too much, but it's beautiful to see. Look at that. Gorgeous. And the train heads back into town, and that's it. Just kind of a one-way stop. Is that a landscape skin, or does it serve a purpose? If you paint it, it just looks cool. There's no real reason to paint or anything like that. It doesn't lower pollution. Actually, I think adding trees might actually lower pollution or sound noise too. Like if you build in a town and there's a lot of sound noise, it might irritate people, and they might not travel to that city as much. So if you build some trees, it might actually suck up the noise or pollution. Wow, this is great. Configure the historical train station. I think you can change the building type. Alright, let's see. Configure. You can have platforms, but they're various in size, but not appearance. You make them bigger, but that's about it. Cargo buildings. We could ship cargo here, but... we can add a platform to the other side to add additional trains. Bum, bum. Yeah, sound pollution is something you can work to prevent, I think. There we go. And there goes our trams. Wow, there are people on those trams. That's beautiful. Okay, well, we got no alerts, which means all of our systems are working correctly. The only thing I want to do is possibly extend the train down to the airport, but there's kind of limited space, so I don't know if that'd be worth all the trouble. Because if I was going to build it, it would probably have to go between here and then have to get out of the roundabout somewhere. But Some airports make you take like a... If I could do a metro, that'd be great. I could just have a metro rather than a tram going to the train station. Then you just get on a connecting train or bus if you're going into the city. Okay, let's see. So Wise World is kind of out here all on its own. We could definitely build a extended train down there. So we need a different train to replace the high-speed one, because that's not working out for us. We got to do a different... All right, couple goals then. I think I want to extend a train to Michigan Bay, but I don't know anywhere where I could really build a high-speed train at this point. We can't build like high-speed trains, only like maybe rapid transit, a step down. Let's see what we got for trains then. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. What do we got? Oh, let's go for multiple unit. Here we go. Here we go. 160 kilometers. That might be more appropriate. Electric dual system allows the train to run on DC power from Black Sea lines as well as... Oh, it's a DC AC voltage? What? Weird. Started building in 2013. 95. Shinkansen is from 64. We could also do a standard... Nah, I don't like any of these. Yeah, the AC-DC train. I don't know if we should get that train. We could be copyrighted for that. You know, YouTube. Well, this does 160 kilometers and holds 115 people. That's where the Shinkansen holds 160 and does 220, but it never achieves that speed. Also, the power is a lot higher on this train, too. 5,920. Does it show the weight? 440, 265. So this is a lot lighter train by half. Loading speed is times 20. Oh, it loads a lot faster. Okay. I think we should recall the Shinkansen and try these out. See how they work. Let's recall the Shinkansen line. Let's see, that is the G9001 Turbo Nugget. Alright, let's recall those trains and see what happens. I really want to be able to make a high-speed train, but I don't know where we could do it. Like, I don't see people taking a high-speed train from Wise World to, like, Michigan Bay. No offense, boys, but I just don't think they'd actually go there. Croatia? Hi there, Croatia. This is our highway to hell right here. Actually, that's our high-speed train. This is our highway here. Beautiful. People are kind of like... I mean, they're not... Look at this. We got like a super mega car here. We have a Jong Hugh... I don't know who that was. But he's got like a turbocharged mega car. Actually, it's just a standard sedan. It looks like a supercar, at least from the front. How much passenger demand am I seeing? Well, on this train, we've got 26 people waiting, and it's going up every so often. I'm assuming it'll increase because now we have a bus service, and if I make the trains more efficient, more people might want to come through. So have both trains return to the... Yep, okay, let's buy 2 new trains now. And let's buy one of these. Or 2. Let's see how these trains do. And I want to build another cargo train. I think what we could do is, I think there might be logs around here somewhere. Look like a Prius? It kind of did in the back end, but the front looked a little more aggressive than that. Is there a time period progression? Yes. You can actually change the date to any year you want, and you can also pause time so that way the game still moves forward. Like, you can make money, but you can stay in the same year, so it'll loop. So if you absolutely love diesel trains from like 1950, then you can pause the game there and just have it only do diesel trains. Or whatever you feel like. Dean, thanks for subbing. Apparently our trains did not come back. Or at least one's still stuck out there. Alright, here comes the other trains. Oh, this train's moving now. Since this train's a lot lighter, it doesn't have to, Oh yeah, it's moving pretty good now. Shinkansen would barely like hit 120 right before it hit the station. I think these trains will also have a lower operating cost too, because it does hold less people, so we don't have as many empty seats. Alright, Shinkansen's pulling back in. Let's change the color of these trains. What if we did a nice blue? Oh, look at that skybox. That's gorgeous. That's a good looking train. Oh, look at the city in the background. Beautiful. That city is just becoming amazing. Just becoming just a perfect, like, just big city. I think that'll end up being our best city, I think. Yeah, it's like a plane. Hi there, Jonathan. How are you, sir? Okay, let's give these trains a new paint job. Let's go with the, let's adjust the paint on these lines. This is going to be the G9000 line. Let's paint them a nice blue. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, the bumper is a oh, they didn't include the bumper with that one. Oh well. Actually, we could make it look like Iron Man if we want to. Should we make it the Iron Man line? Are there steam trains? There sure are. We have a steam train running. Alright, I guess we'll switch it back to red. Otherwise, it's a little weird that there's a red bumper on it. Let's switch it back to, I think it's this red color. No, a little off. Oh, now it's never going to match. Oh no, is there a way to default to whatever? Oh, there's no, like, default color. Is there black? Oh, there's no black either. Who wants a brown line? What the hell? Let's just make it green and red. It'll be our holiday line. I don't know. Yeah, I don't like that either. Is there, like, gray? Can I do a metal color? God, these are horrible. Alright, well, I guess the only thing I can do is just go with red and leave it. Doesn't look like it'll get back to the original red color. So, okay, whatever. Alright, let's try to do a next task. So let's identify what else we could improve. I'd like to do another cargo train. We have, well, we could bring oil down from the... We have oil somewhere. Oh, there's construction materials here. Ooh, look at all the food down here.
Hey everyone, sub to my channel, because it's all about me.
Absolutely, Billy. I feel like we should increase the amount of trucks coming through. Oh, these are too small. Let's pick up and get some big O trucks now. Let's get a... dump truck? Wow, that'll haul grain. Cool. Let's do 5 of those and increase our delivery. I believe this is line... The Dwayne Johnson Rock... Whatever. Okay. That'll help us to deliver some more grain. Cool. Thank you, Huxley, for your compliment. That's very nice of you. And thanks to everybody being here. Thanks for leaving a like. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for clicking and tapping join or subscribing. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Alright. Chat, I need some ideas. What do you guys think? What should we do next? What do you guys want to see? We got some airlines going. We could go with a small regional airport. We could go with more cargo trains. We could do oil. And I think we're going to have to build a little bit to get that set up. So we have our steel mill going, and we're delivering steel all the way up here to this goods factory. So we need to somehow bring goods back. So we might need to build another train here, actually. So we need to bring... Well, we could bring goods back via ship. We could have a big port here at Michigan Bay. And then we could bring goods to... What city needs goods? Port Dino wants food. Ah! Critics CZ. Whoa! Damn, look at that city go. Cargo ships, oil tankers, yeah. If we do oil, we're going to have to start with the train. And I don't think we have any oil wells down, so I'm going to have to make one and then make a train to it. So it'll have to go from the oil fields to here. Or no, this is an oil well here. So it'll have to go from here at the Kawasaki oil well to the oil refinery. And then back to the mainland for fuel. Be created into fuel. Yeah, we can change any city's demand. Oh, wow, look at the amount of people here. Wow, 45 people are waiting there? Oh, good, the boat's coming in. Perfect timing. I love this. The Crisco City is such a nice little vacation spot, I guess. Everybody likes to hang out here. Apparently it's just a nice little town, I guess. We can't really do cruise lines, though that would be awesome. It's not really a form of transportation, but, I mean, it technically is. Yeah, so our steel mill here is going pretty good. Our train picks up... When our train gets back, it picks up all the steel. Actually, I don't think this is as efficient as it should be. Let's check. Transportation is at 96%, so it is pretty effective, actually. So I need another train to bring goods back. Port Dino doesn't require goods, but that'd be kind of cool if it did. We could change this from food to, or from fuel to goods. Let's try that. Cargo. Oh, we can only have commercial change. Well, Tomislav Town requires, now this city's getting bigger. Let's change this to goods. There we go. Now we can bring goods down here via train. So we can have a second train running from Michigan Bay. And then we can set up some signals and stuff. And then we can have it jump out over here. Or maybe even have Cunningham Bay take goods. Oh yeah, let's do that. Hey, we got a new member. Awesome. I don't know who though. Alright, I'd love to see... I'd actually like to see food take the... Yeah, I want to see some trucks on the highway. So if I tell Port Dino Processing Plant, that means the trucks will have to get on the highway and go up here. It'll be a long distance, but let's make them do it. So let's have Tomislav Town be food. So we'll set that back to food. And then I'd like to see Cunningham Bay require goods, as well as maybe Flamer NZ. Maybe we could build a highway here too. Yeah, long distance trucking, I'd like to see that. And then we can build like a truck stop over here, actually. Alright, let's build a new train. Let's build a cargo train to bring goods. We also need to deliver plastic up here as well. So I'm going to start working on that too. We'll have our one train bridge, but then it'll split off into a second train line over here. Oh, the highway is like... Why doesn't everybody just take this road? Just go up over. And then if you live here, you just swing around. Alright, new cargo train. Let's work on a goods train. So this will be all boxcars. Our other train is a diesel train. Well, let's make this one diesel too. And we'll make it hug the cliffs. Alright, let's try to keep this train at 65 on turns. So it's got to go all the way to Cunningham Bay, which means there's a train station here. Oh, good, we can have our first mix station. Does that actually reach food?
New subscriber shoutout.
Baker, thanks for subbing. It doesn't, but we could have local delivery trucks bring it into town. Oh, it actually does reach. Okay, perfect. All right, let's do our first mix station. That's going to be awesome. Who here is getting the game on December 11th? Who here is convinced that they're getting the game for sure? I am going to try to build this close to the mountain so we can go over that way. You've already bought it? Good. I'm so happy I got to play it ahead of time because it's just the campaign is so good, but now you can spend 1,000,000 hours just in the sandbox mode because it just feels so much like City Skylines. Like I felt that about the first one too, but yet you're doing something way different. Like you're doing vehicle and traffic management. Like it's more about the fun aspects of infrastructure rather than just the city builder mode where you got to worry about hospitals and stuff. That's a little too close to the beach for my comfort. Build that in reverse, see how it goes. V8, thank you for subbing. Oh, that's better. Okay, so now we got a good station up. So now we can modify this station to be... We're going to modify this station to only play ranchero music. William, thanks for subbing. Alright, now let's convert that to a cargo platform. Then cargo buildings. We should be able to build a small cargo hub here. Small main building, medium main building. Oh good, that's perfect for cargo. A little building tagged onto the corner. Perfect. And there's probably only going to be one goods train, so we don't really have to do much in terms of switches. You pre-ordered the game the moment it unlocked on Steam? Oh, that's good. Cool. Yeah, it's a fun game. Unfortunately, we only have one area to switch back, but we can do it here. We can actually have a switch here. A siding, that'll be kind of nice. So the trains will be able to pass each other without interfering with the other. Just the bridges will remain single. There we go. Alright, so we'll go this way. Cool. Okay, let's see. I want to do another station here then. Another depot. Do we have some of that wonderful dippin' sauce? Excellent. Kit Kat, thank you for subbing. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and click or tap that like button too, and subscribe if you're new here. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. Good to see you all here. Thanks for hanging out. Yay. Any plans to build a transportation brand? I don't know. There we go. Yeah, let's get that lovely dippin' sauce going. It's dippin' sauce. Okay, let's go with a signal here. There we go. Alright, now we gotta buy a new train. We'll buy a new diesel that we haven't used before. Let's see. China Railways, 120.
New subscriber shoutout.
I think we've actually... Yeah, let's use this one. And then cargo. Boxcar can hold 20. Wow. Okay, that looks good. Now we got this connected, so now we can start making cargo. The only other thing I need to start delivering is plastic, which will require us to start working on that oil line. So we'll have to do the oil line where we bring stuff from the oil well to the island, and then over here to the plastics factory at Edgar. So we may as well build a port over here too. I think I'll build a cargo port, maybe? Beautiful beach, but gotta make way. Close enough. Make that look better later. Boo is back. Hey, YouTuber, Billy here. You're lucky I came back. Oh, thank you, Billy. We are so blessed by your presence. Thank you. Thank God you were here. Wow, look at all that traffic. Man, this island turned out just amazing. The generator for this just is beautiful. I love the tropical generation. Okay, this train just dropped off steel, so the other train, the goods train, should be able to pick up stuff now. Where'd it go? Where'd that cargo train go? Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, is it fully loaded? Oh, not yet. We'll be able to make goods now. Oh, actually it won't, because Cunningham Bay is not converted to... Wait a minute. Yeah, it's not converted to goods yet. There we go. Now it should be able to start hauling that stuff. Where's the train? Oh, there it is. Wow, this is a slow one. I guess they're both slow. A new high-speed train to Crisco nonstop. Now, Flamer NZ is getting it to be a bigger city. I mean, we could have Cunningham connect to Flamer NZ, or we could do a commuter plane across. But with this small island here, I feel like what we could do is maybe put a city here, and then maybe a commuter rail there, so people could truck across to from Flame. It'll be like New York and New Jersey. You know, like we'll have New York, New Jersey, right across the river, and then we'll have people take a high-speed train line to Cunningham Bay. And by high-speed, I mean just a local commuter rail, really. All right, how many goods are sitting here now? There should be goods here, unless it needs both. Or, oh, you know what? Yeah, I didn't deliver steel in time, so it'll just take a little bit. It's a long, long distance to go, but I wanted that, so... It won't be as productive, but it will be cool. Is the island only... well, the only island accessible via plane right now is Edgar City. I haven't really built infrastructure yet over here. There's no boats, no roads, just planes only. But we'll do this as soon as we build the oil line, and then I'll be able to supply Michigan Bay with plastics, and then we'll be able to make a lot more goods for Tomislav Bay. Or Cunningham Bay, I'm sorry. Tomislav is going to have trucking for food. So let's do a trucking company. Let's give Billy a job, and we'll call it Billy's Fisher-Price My First Trucking Company. How about that? And let's build a cool big truck depot. Let's build like a big one. These buildings here don't need... Alright, it's going to be Billy's company right here. That's going to be awesome. How do you win the game? Well, there are missions that you can do that require you to complete certain tasks. Some of those tasks are like transport a certain number of passengers within a certain amount of time, or, you know, connect these cities and deliver these goods and that type of thing. Alright, so Billy's got his big O trucking company now. So let's buy some trucks for Billy's trucking company. There we go. And we'll have Billy's My First Trucking Company go from the food area here to the food plant. We gotta bring some more food in too, by the way. I think now that we're gonna deliver more food, we gotta bring more in. Oh, look at that. They're gonna take the highway. Hell yeah. Billy's motto is, you're lucky I'm here. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not like, how can we serve you? It's hey, you're lucky I showed up. Alright, how much food are we delivering? Well, looks like the dump trucks are doing a good job of bringing over the food. We just need Uber Eats to pick it up and drop it off here, where the trucks are doing a good job picking stuff up and bringing it to the farm, where it's then being converted into food. It looks like they're keeping up with demand. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, so we need to buy some trucks for Billy now. Let's buy him some expensive urban e-trucks, because he got a hold of his mom's credit card. Let's give him 4 trucks. There we go. We should be able to take the highway now. Okay, so Billy's going to go through Port Dino and take the highway. I would build a road there directly, but otherwise he won't take the highway. Oh yeah, we're loading up with passengers. How many are on board? Wow, 115. Excellent. Our high-speed trains are, this is a little better route for them. I think we might need more frequent trains. Let's see, how many... I think we only have 2 trains working now. Maybe we should buy 2 more. Oops. Let's go on the nugget route. Perfect. Bum, 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 bum. And let's see if our good line is delivering goods now. Oh, here comes the goods train. Where's the steel train? Oh, it is way back there. Wow. $140 steel sitting there. This train can haul 100. Yeah, it's basically like city skylines now. Like, eventually these cities will be so big that they're going to probably, like, touch each other, and then it's going to be like a major... Oh, look at that. We built a cool road here, too. It's going to be like a major city when they all start, like, blobbing into each other. Yeah, the mixed trains are bringing a lot of good stuff. They got coal and iron ore. So they're bringing enough materials from the port. And I think we have 2 trains running that one, yeah. Mostly diesel trains are working the heavy line. I kind of like that. Commuter rail on the electrics. Now we need to start bringing plastic in so we can make goods faster. But I think we should start working on that. So let's get our, let's get a port connected now.
New subscriber shoutout.
For our crude industry. Daniel, thank you for subbing. Well, looks like we already have a dock there ready to go. So crude oil to the refinery. Then from the refinery to the chemical plant, and then from the chemical plant up there. Might have to deliver these via truck. It might be a little too far of a distance. I think so. We'll have to have some small oil trucks come through. Cool, now we can get some oil trucks. Nice. Let's go with the truck station here. How do you become a member? You should click the blue join button next to the subscribe button.
New subscriber shoutout.
People Experiencer, thanks for subbing. Alright, then we'll need a boat to bring this back and forth. I wonder if we have an oil tanker big enough to go through there. Might be able to bring small fuel. You know what? Actually, I think we can have a big tanker go across, but we'll have small barges go this small distance. So let's do that. So we'll have our, what are we going to call this one? Okay, so we'll have crude oil coming from here. Actually, wait a minute. I messed that up. Excellent. You don't see the blue button? Try on a computer. Otherwise, it's not available in your country, maybe. And line 1 should be our... Well, then we'll have refined oil go from here to there. I think I'm going to have a bigger... I'm going to have a bigger dock for this. Between these two. Alright, so the small ships should be able to dock. Now we need a big dock. This is awesome. You can actually modify the shipping lanes to have these like huge docks. You can build like another main building or whatever to make it look more complete or whatever. Okay, so let's do a big ship landing on this side. Then we'll do the same over there. Oh yeah, this music. Is anyone getting down and funky with it? And now we need another port up here. Looks like I have a hang of the game. Somewhat, yeah. I don't know everything yet, but practice will make perfect, and I really it's just fun to build on this island. Like, I feel like once you get the game, if you find a map you really like working with, you could almost spend like an entire month just designing and doing whatever you want. I think I might be able to connect this if I put the street close enough. Oh, that's annoying. It's a little too far. I just don't want to have to do trucks. that actually connect? I think it can only go to there. Hmm. Well, I guess we'll have to have a small trucking service to bring it in. Best part of the game so far? I think just like playing in Sandbox mode. And just connecting everything up and making it like a living, breathing... like it literally looks like a... I wonder if this needs steel and plastic before it makes goods. But yeah, it's like a real world, you know?
New subscriber shoutout.
Sebastian, thanks for 7. Well, we'll just have to have another truck stop here, I guess. That's okay. I was trying to avoid it because I don't want to put any traffic in the city, but okay. Well, unavoidable then. I'd put this game up here, yeah, it's a good game.
New subscriber shoutout.
Media, thanks for 7. Alright, let's see. So now we need to buy our smaller ships. Let's buy like 3. Brian has become a member. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button. Let's get him some dipping sauce, y'all. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate that. Let's go with 3 small ships. For our mainland.
New member, welcome.
Mainland oil transport line. Boom. Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Okay, so now we have 3 ships that are going out to pick up oil. Then we'll have to have a big oil tanker go across. Then I need to get a cargo ship to go up to the other city. So now we're doing some big O shipping. That's cool. So plastics will be brought up here. And then hopefully that goods train line will start working. We've actually transported more cargo than we have people. And Agent Fatman has become a member as well. Thank you for clicking and tapping the join button. More dipping sauce. Awesome. Goes well with any live stream. It could be any flavor you'd like, even though it says sweet and sour. It could be tangy barbecue, spicy Cajun, whatever you'd like. Whatever fits your fancy. Perhaps we could actually, if we get enough members,
welcome.
We need 100 new members, by the way. I think we're probably about, like, I don't know, 90 new members away. So if everybody watching could just click or tap the join button, we could just unlock a new, we could unlock a new slot. We could probably get barbecue. We'll start with sweet and sour, though. Yeah, you're basically in ownership of these oil wells. We have yet to connect your city there, Dirts, but I think what we need to do is maybe do a well, maybe we could just do a bus line. Actually, we could do another highway here going from the east. We'll have to connect your city somehow. Alright. Oh, and I forgot. We need to actually have trucks bring the oil down, too. Otherwise, it won't work. We need to do a small line here. Boom to boom. We'll rename that one in a minute. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so let's go with buy vehicles. 40-ton tank truck. Let's buy like 3 of those. We'll just make that a part of that. I'll rename that line later. Okay, so now crude oil should be brought down to the docks. Then crude oil can be brought to this island to be processed into oil. And then we should be able to buy a big O tanker to bring it across the ocean to the other side. So let's buy something big for oil. Can I buy an oil tanker? Oh, here it is. The Viola. Let's buy one of those. And then that should be able to go on the refined oil transport line. Oops. Unable to find path. No path for big ships. And that means I haven't connected something correctly. First of all, let's see if it can go through those waters. Yes, it can. Line? Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. Remember, when you build these lines, you also have to tell it to go to a different side of the dock. So Kawasaki East, I don't know why it's called that, needs to go to line 2. There it goes. That's why. It shouldn't. It should tell you the error properly. It should tell you not that the path is wrong or whatever, but that the station needs to be adjusted. There we go. So now we should be able to buy a big O ship, or at least put it on the line. There we go. Okay, so now oil line is connected, so crude oil can be brought to... Oh, look at this. Lots of oil sitting here. Excellent. Wow, that's a lot of oil. Okay, we might need to buy a couple more trucks. If you're on a budget, what should you buy? Death Stranding or Transport Tycoon 2? Transport Fever 2? Both of them are the same exact game. There's no difference between them. Well, this haul's 38 capacity. This haul's 30. Let's just buy a few more trucks. There we go. Wow, look at all that oil there. Well, let's make this station a lot bigger then. This oil derrick is no joke. It's making a lot of stuff. Oh, good. Then the oil tanker should be able to come over with 240. Let's make sure that that one's fully loaded when it leaves. I don't know why it's called Kawasaki East. I need to... Oh, I guess I put it down before that city was renamed.
New subscriber shoutout.
Kimberly Diamond. Thank you very much for subscribing. Okay, so now we've got the oil chemical plant connected. And now we're going to make plastic. So now we need a ship to transport plastic to the north. So this needs to go on. It's going to be another big ship, so it's got to go from line 1. To line 2, that's fine. Okay, so let's call this one... There we go. Got to go a long way. Beautiful. Wow, we're over 302 likes. All right, if you guys would like to see more, make sure you keep on clicking that like button. I'd like to see more of this game myself, too, so the more support, the more we can do. All right, the Merlin will be on our next trade route. So this one will go... Hopefully this is set up correctly. And it is. Good. So this ship will sit here until it's full of oil, and then it'll start going to the other side, so it is...
New subscriber shoutout.
Chanda, thanks for subbing. Should be connected now. It is connected to this dock, so it should immediately be transported. As long as we start bringing in that crude oil. Ah, here it comes. The first ships are arriving then with the crude oil. Let's add on to our dock a little bit. There we go. Looks like you need more ships or bigger capacity to hold it. Well, we just need ships to go across. What we're having done here is there's a ton of oil up here from the oil well, and it needs to be trucked down to the bottom of the land, and then they need to drop it off. So it'll just take a little time for the thing to catch up with it. Takes a while to move stuff. There we go. All right, lots of oil are waiting. Our first little delivery should be good. We should see oil over here now, unless it's already being loaded onto the ship. So this will take refined oil over to the other side to be turned into plastics. And then our other ship will take it all the way up here. And then we should see goods being produced, but I don't know how frequently. Hope I'm doing this right. Yeah, stored is 1400 metal. We need both, I think. Alright, so the oil line is connected. We need to start connecting some of these cities via more interesting ways. And I kind of want to do some more trains. Wow, look at all the people here at this station. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Wow. That is just amazing. Plastic trucks in Michigan. Well, we do have, oh, you're right. I forgot about having to buy those. Good call. Yeah, that's right. We need to have it go a little longer. I was hoping I didn't have to do that. Oh, well. We can buy a couple of small trucks to do... Actually, let's do this. Let's get the biggest trucks that we can. And then we'll just tell them to not move until they're full. And then they can just whip around and come right back. Wow. Let's see. Then we'll just tell them not to leave until they're full. So these guys are going to be picking up the refined plastic. I'll just build like a little extra long cargo. There we go. So they should just chill in there until the ship arrives, and then they can offload all day. It's going to be a while for the oil supply chain to be connected, but I also don't see the ship going over there. Where's that other ship? Oh, that's it right there. Holy crap. Build a port on the other side of the island. What I'd like to do here, actually, is make another waiting... Let's actually make another cargo dock for this other ship. Hold on a second. Does the game have different eras to play in? Yes, it does. You can go all the way from 1850 all the way up to modern times. That's not working. There it goes. Alright, we're going to change this route now. I need to make another parking spot for other plastic ship and then tell it not to leave. So let's go with the transatlantic Michigan Bay route. Is going to now go to Terminal 1. And then it's going to sit there till it's full of plastic. Don't you go to Michigan Bay, you go to Edgar City first. Merlin is very slow. Yeah, but transporting cargo across the ocean is super, super efficient because the amount of fuel that it takes in order to transport that much cargo, that distance, is like mega efficiency. It's like just incredibly efficient to do it that way. And apparently this ship did not get the order to wait. Didn't I tell that ship to wait until full? Refined oil transport line. Full load of all. It's loaded with nothing. Oh, maximum waiting time though. Well, unlimited. I didn't know you had to set that. Alright. Transatlantic. Minimum waiting time. Unlimited. Hello there, Chef Man. How you doing?
New subscriber shoutout.
And we should have oil waiting here. Andrew, thank you for subbing. I must be doing something wrong, aren't I? Oil is being transported from the oil wells to the docks. Then oil is being transported from the docks to the refinery. But then there's not any oil here ready to transfer. Unless... Alright, it has unless it has yet to arrive. Andrew Crenshaw says he loves the videos. Thank you. And I like your little Lego person. That's cool, man. Oh, but wait a minute, guys. Legos are for children. Oh, and I'm being shut down by Kappa. Thanks, guys, for being here. Appreciate that. I'm going to prison now. Just kidding. Oh, good. Now oil's being delivered. Excellent. So we have 3 oil. I wonder how many oil makes... Oh, 2 crude makes 1 oil. So we'll get 20 out of that. Looks like we're going to need some more frequent shipments. Ooh, there's 186. But these can haul 200. So we should be good now in the frequency of delivery. Excellent. Alright, so then we'll just kind of watch how everything goes, and if we need to add more ships, we will. I think we need to add more destinations for our airports. I want to build another airport. Wow, look at the amount of people at the port. Who should get another airport? Fort Taylor? Oh, the land is ripe for another international airport. That's, although it's not that far away, though. Barton Bay? Oh, that's not that far either. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Bum, 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 bum. Rip me, why? What? Hi, chat. Good to see everybody here today. Hi, Troust and Roar and Andrew and Renee. Boxcar Husky and everyone else watching. Great King Boo, good to see you all here. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Good to see you all hanging out with us. The island next to Flamer NZ City. You know what? That's a genius idea. That is absolutely genius. Because what we could do is then connect a commuter rail that goes from Flamer City to the airport and then to Cunningham Bay. That's genius. Then we need to connect this town somehow, and I'd like to do a little road system here, just to get you on the map. Then we need to connect Wise World. So I think what we should do is maybe build a little rail line that comes from here somehow. Let's connect this via rail and this via rail. Fort Taylor should be connected to our train line here. And then same with Wise World. These two should be connected via train. It's perfect. Perfect for trains. Little corridors. Excellent. This town is... Tbilisi is not connected yet. But it could be. I'm gonna try to connect this via buses. That'll be easy, because it's so close to Port Dino. Plus, there's a beautiful road that's just gorgeous to drive on. Just beautiful. Can you do underwater tunnels and high-speed trains? I think you can do underwater... I don't know, actually. I don't know. Let's see. No, because if you try to build over water, it'll just default to a bridge. I don't think you can... Well, actually, you could. Yeah, you could, actually. If you tell it to go low enough. You're going to support me with your oil money? Well, thank you. Alright, now let's see if our oil tanker's ready to go yet. Oh wow, it's only 19 full. Well, good thing we're transporting everything via ship. Look at these large oil tanks. That is so cool. Oh, careful, boys. Wow, trading paint jobs there. Alright, I think that's good enough. We're transporting as much of the oil as we can via trucks. I like that. We got a little truck line there. That's cool. Can we design an airport? Kind of. When we built this airport, we kind of designed it so that way it goes out to the ocean. You can even add little rocks and things and make it look like it's on its own island. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're going to... Alright, here's our future plans. We're going to build an airport here, and then we're going to connect Flamer NZ City with Cunningham Bay, and then have a stop at the airport too, so those people can get there. In fact, the high-speed train, if you're going to Cunningham Bay, you can get to the airport from there. Then we could probably connect Barton Bay. Well, it's already connected via the highway. But I'd like to try to build a road that goes across too. So let's also build a road that goes to the airport from Flamer City to Barton Bay. So airport, commuter rail, road, and then done. And then this city we're going to connect via roads. And then these two are going to be more rails. So then I think we'll have every city connected. And then we'll start a bus service here too. Can you connect with cities off the map? Technically, no, but I'm pretending that Edgar City is kind of like part of a mainland area that we just can't see. That's off map. But we can always add more cities later and make it look super complicated. Bum bum. Okay, so let's start with our international airport then. Yes, thank you. Actually, let's save so everything doesn't go wrong. Let's call this one Raptoria Tropics 3. Don't want to lose our progress so far.
New subscriber.
Oh, we can actually build a cargo airport. Marshall, thanks for subbing. Alright, so if we're going to have an international airport here, how do we want our train line to connect? Well, we could build our train here, or up here. Well, if we had the train go, we could have it swing north of the city, then come down, and then go this way to Cunningham Bay. Has the game crashed on me? Not yet, but I don't want it to do it now. Oh yeah, vehicle emissions can slow down urban growth. Yeah, so if you want a city to get big, you also have to be worried about pollution. The only annoying thing about airports is, like, you have to build a little extra long path for the signals and stuff. Oh crap, I didn't mean to, like, put that down. Oh well. I was just kind of adjusting it. No, that's fine. That's actually perfect. Excellent. Okay, so now we got to consider building a road to it. I think we should build a road first and then a rail. Nah, we should build a rail first. So Cunningham Bay already has a train line connected to it. We could put a passenger line here that swings around. Oh yeah, let's see if the oil's being delivered yet. Do we finally have goods being delivered? It's still waiting. Okay, it's at 80. Wow, it's gonna be a long time. Hi there, Rainier. How you doing? Okay. Well, time for a train station. Passenger train with 2 tracks at 160 meters should do us. We're going to need to build a road first. Beautiful. Maybe I could even make a road that bypasses the airport too, so that way if you're not going to the airport, you can just skip it. Alright, let's build our train first. So yeah, if you get to Cunningham Bay train station, you're going to have to switch to get on the other train line. Can you make a train station with passengers and cargo getting picked up? Yep, that's what this station is here. Except it's a drop-off point for cargo, but you can do pickup too. So this is a mixed station that both takes cargo and passengers. Super useful for when you're delivering to a city, so you don't have to have a separate line for delivery or pickup. On the same train? No, you can't do that. But trains can have mixed cargo types, so if you want to do like coal and iron ore on the same train, you can do that. I feel like this needs to be elevated a little bit. That's a lot of elevation. Try that again. Wait a minute, what train should I put on this line? What do we have for trains available? I want to do a different train. We could do the ED9M from 1995. Transports 88 passengers at 130, so it won't be able to hit its top speed. But I don't think it'll be able to do that because the route's going to be so short between the station and the airport and the city.
New subscriber shoutout.
Bex, thanks for 7, but I do like the idea of having electric-only passenger trains. There's just something cool about that. Where was I? Fort Taylor, Cunningham Bay. Here we go. And maybe we will do high speed. Trock, thanks for 7. I wonder if high-speed tracks help trains get up to speed faster because they're of higher quality, or if it just affects the maximum speed. Why does that keep going higher? It's set to be flat. Why is it doing that? This is flat ground here. And this is flat ground here too. Why does it go up like that? That's funny because the ground is clearly flat because the oh, there it goes. Now it's flattening down. Well, the train is only going to do 130, so we don't have to be Shinkansen level precision.
New subscriber shoutout.
Gorgeous, thanks for 7. Oh, you bought a bunch of gaming components. Good. Yeah, building a new PC is always a great thing. And that way you can keep up with games without being hindered by the slowdown of a PC. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now where was I going to build our station? Well, we could build the station here so that way I can get some swing around, so that'll be helpful. But that does mean you'll have to take a bus from one station to the other. That's our old station, though, so it's fine that that's separated. It's kind of more of a special line, not really meant to be part of the big city. Alright, well, if we demolish these buildings, they should regrow because we're going to add some transport to the city. So if I build some roads down here, that'll be fine. Corporal Death, thanks very much for the 5. Thanks for the compliment, too. Hope to see you get well shortly. Well, let's go with this way. We just don't want it to go under 130, so we should be fine. Actually, we need to go up, too. Whoa. Not that high up. At least these concrete bridges look believable at the distance that they span. A stone bridge or something would look unbelievable at those elevations. And this is fine just because it's the end of the line. Okay, that's fine. Let's build 2 lines here. Also have to upgrade the rail lines in the stations to be high speed too. And flatten out this land a little bit. Let's go with a double. I anticipate high traffic between the airport and the city. Now this rail line is going to compete directly with the shipping lane too, the ferry passenger service. Or we might see more people. Maybe they'll come via ferry and then leave via train. And we'll see them share. Now we just got to connect. All right. And Tong, thank you very much for subscribing. Shout out to everybody who clicks or taps subscribe or clicks the like button or becomes a member. Yeah, shout out to Patrick too. Thank you. Yeah, please do consider being a member if you haven't supported already. It's a great way to support the stream. Appreciate everybody helping out when they can. Okay, that looks nice.
Shout out.
Great. All right, so now we should be able to just connect back to the other area. Very nice. What's up, BWW? How you doing? Yeah, it's a really good way to... The game does a really good job of, like, linking stations by allowing you to, like, cling to the other existing line. So if you'd like to, you can just basically build a station and then build one line and then have another line just hug it right there. Just hug it out a little bit. That's a good thing. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, we'll start with one train. As usual, I just want an airport. Alright. Oh, actually, yeah, we can start renaming airports. Okay, I didn't realize we could do that. Let's see.
Shout out.
There we are. Alright, well, any other super chats, then you can name the 2 remaining international airports. They're big ones. I didn't even know you could do that. But it's always nice. If you show support, I'll name something after you, like usual. I think we're all out of cities, but anybody who becomes a member next, I'll name an airport after you, or... I wish I could start naming islands. It'd be kind of cool. Would I like spam trucks for unlimited power? What? Storm, thanks for subscribing. Alright, now we have a highway to connect. But I don't think I'll make it a highway. I think I'll just make it a, I wish you could do a 2-lane... Ah, here we are, a large country road that goes back and forth. We don't have to do highways. We'll just make this a, quote-unquote, highway. Can you name train stations? Yes, you can. Yeah, so if you want a grand train station in your honor or a airport, look or tap that super chat button then. That's traditional, just like in SimCity or City Skylines, we do the same. Ah, this bridge is really low. It's like super low bridge. I see the problem. The game wants to go down when we should be going up on a Tuesday. Renee Bard with the 150. Thank you, Renee, for the support. If you're looking to get an airport or whatever, make sure you let me know, because otherwise, no. Otherwise, I don't know if you're just dropping some love or if you want an airport. Oh, we're negative 32 mil. Actually, yeah, what happened? For the longest time, I was making tons of money. Now we're kind of like negative. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. We're here to connect our cities and make it look cool. Oh, that bridge is... I don't know if I like that. I will just have to make it go down. There we go. Oh, that's true, yeah. The reason we are so negative, and yeah, each truck that I was buying before was like $900,000. Is this ship ready to go yet with plastic? It's 47 out of 63, so hopefully we see that go soon. Sidek, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, good. So the oil is being delivered. There's 98 refined oil sitting here out of 240. And how are we doing over here? Looks like they are taking most of the oil. Looks like we need more frequent pickups and delivery. So let's buy 2 more tugboats. We'll just go with the Hercules.
New subscriber shoutout.
Jacob Bell, thanks for subbing. We need the mainland oil transport. Okay. All right, let's get our trains working. I want to see if this works. Oh, yeah, we have a stop it there. Okay. So Cunningham Bay to the airport. And then back to the airport and then Cunningham Bay again. All right, we need to name this one. Wait. Okay. Now we can buy some trains. I guess we'll go with this one. We'll start with 1. Okay, let's see how this goes. How does Jiranbu sound for an airport? What? I mean, sure. If that's what you want to go with. Oh, this looks nice for a commuter rail. Is this modded? The game's not even out, so there's no mods yet. It will have workshop support, though. Oh, I like... The train seems to sit up a little bit above the ground. Whoa, get out of here, bear. Look, it's bear air. They're running. They're fearful of the new train line. Yeah, let's connect the other side of the road now. See if it connects with passengers. Let's see. We could build the road going over here. There's a highway over there. Oh, this is kind of asking to be connected to. Although I don't really want to disturb this giant sandbar here. But it seems like it'd be neat to build from. Oh, it's a mashup of names? I see. We can give that a try. Just remind me. If I don't remember now, you just remind me, and I will name it that. I'm on a roll now with building bridges. Plus, I need to get this highway done so we can get the airport up and running. It's another reason why we have so many expenses. We don't... Probably a good idea to build the airport last when you're building it. So that way you have the infrastructure to support it. Fair Hat, thank you for subbing. Appreciate it. Oh, I don't like how it's turning everything to grass. Don't you do it. I can always spray paint it back. We'll just spray paint this all back. You know, actually, I don't think I want a big road here. I think we want like a medium country road. Yeah, we're just gonna go for the medium. Okay, let's go back to construction. It's kind of like driving through the Florida Keys now. What the hell? Can't you make a bridge here?
New subscriber shoutout.
Edward, thank you for subbing. Oh, come on now. We could totally make a bridge.
New subscriber shoutout.
Bum, 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 bum. Lit, thanks for subbing. Alright, I guess we'll build around this stuff. Creep. I'll be painting this so that way it's all sand again soon. It's too beautiful to mess up with a road like that. That's where all the turtles live, and we have to save the turtles. Okay. That's certainly a long, windy road, but it'll get there. In retrospect, I could have just made it easily by just going up here, but that's fine. I like how it goes through the sandbar. It's beautiful that way. Alright, let's see. It is a nightmare to build bridges here, I tell you. And it's very difficult to make small bridges. That are just perfect. This is just bad. Thanks again to everybody subbing. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe so you don't miss out on anything about Transport Fever 2. I'll have every mission in the game played by the time it just before it comes out. Well, we could build a railroad here. I guess we'll just do that for now, just to keep it simple. Now we have to have flights coming over. Roar with the 50. Oh, giving me a safety hat. Thank you very much. You like how chill I am? Well, thank you. But if I want to grow, I have to start doing, whoa, crazy, whoa! I built a bridge across the medium-sized water and this happened, whoa! You know, that's the way to grow. Alright, let's see. Let's try paint tools. Sand 2.
New subscriber shoutout.
Brandon, thanks for 7. Yeah, I want to turn this back into the keys that we had before. For these just beautiful sandbars. I'd prefer an ice cream bar, but I'll settle. What are my thoughts on this game? Oh, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's challenging in unique ways. And I like the campaign. I want there to be more campaign missions already. And it makes me... It, like, makes me miss the first game. Like, how... It makes me miss how I felt about the first game. I thought the first game was so cool. And I want to see... some of the missions recreated in this game, too. Are there future trains? I don't think so. Well, there'll be mods. So not in default, but since there's workshop support, the answer is yes. But someone else will have to design it. Which is fine. Developers can't do everything. But if they leave the door open for modding support, it's beautiful. Giles, thanks for 7. Kinda... Was this all a sandbar before? No, this island was still... This island was still, like that. Okay. Beautiful. The Danish Outlandish International Airport. Okay. Well, a lot of people are dropping super chats, so we'll have to, because I know one is supposed to be... Well, I guess that's the 3 international airports, then. Alright. Well... Alright, what was the other one? It was a combination of like Troust and somebody else's name. Wow, look at this train station. Oh, somebody wanted a train station too. I can't keep track. Everybody's super supportive. Ooh, Tomislav's bus stop is like busy. 35 people waiting. Oh, here comes the bus. Gajerenbu? What the hell? Alright. There we are. Jerenbu. Wow. Okay, so Wise World needs to be connected via train. Fort Taylor needs to be connected via train. Wow, Flamer City. Oh, and it's already got a bus, which means everything's connected. So if you arrived at Crisco City via boat, you could then take the tram into town, stay at a hotel, get a rental car, do whatever, and then come back either via road or train to Flamer City, then get on the bus to go to, or just walk if you wanted to, it's not really that far, to the other train station to get to the airport. Oh, everything's so lovely connected. That is just great. I feel like we need a city here. But I like how the airport is separated from the rest of the mainland. Okay, I suppose if people are going to get off and on here... Oh, we need a bus stop here too, don't we? Should we have a... No, I think people should either take the train... I want people to take the train. So we now need to start bringing flights up here. So I guess we could just bring everything full circle. From Edgar City to... Port Dino. Okay, let's add one to the train. Bear Air to mainland. All right, we're going to add a new stop. Planes can now fly up here to the airport. Awesome. Build a road stub from Flamer to empty the land. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, the game still has yet to fill up here. It'll take a while to fill a base. It's based on how many people you deliver. Lots of people at the, woo! Transportation sponsored by Mountain Dew has got 100 people waiting. Oh, and the train just pulled up. Hell yeah. Alright, let's ride on this train. This route is going to be a little bland, but it is a sandbar, so there really shouldn't be too much in terms of trees or anything there. One thing we spend all of our time doing is building, but we don't actually ride. Japan has this a lot too, where there's trains that go from the city just directly to the airport, and then into another city, and then back to the airport. And then if you want to get off, like local, if you want to take local transit, you just have to basically just switch in the station to like a into like another train. Kind of weird to have the. I wish we could build the train station under the airport. That would be so cool for saving space. That way you could have a. You could have a. Oh look! Oh look at that! Oh hell yeah! Look at that! You can see the airplanes coming in, dude. Japan is uber efficient. Yeah. Well, one thing I like about Japan is that it is the laziest country in the world in terms of like if you're trying to get somewhere, you don't really have to do much. Like you could literally, I think I spend more time on trains than I do on buses in Japan. Like there's really not a reason to take a bus. Everything's connected via rail, which is awesome because you can take a train to a metro station and then leave. And they have Godzilla, right? Wow, look at the people going between the cities. That is awesome. All right, if I missed anybody for naming, remind me, or drop a big O super chat for. Oh, we're gonna have to add another train to this. No joke. All right, we need 2 trains for sure, which we did plan for already. So let's put this sucker to put on the. We're gonna have to go with 3 trains. Who am I kidding? All right, that's gonna be the sponsored by Mountain Dew. Put fences around the airport. There are fences around it. They're just very hard to see. I feel like I need to add some more. I have to add some more interesting stuff to the airport. You thought Godzilla was American? No, it's thought up by the Japanese. It's a representation of the atomic bombs and its destruction. Okay, we need to make some junctions now. Let's see. Yeah, the only unfortunate thing is this station has a... Well, I guess there's really nothing stopping me adding another line that's passenger, and then just reorganizing that line. And I do have plans for this train to go to Barton Bay, possibly. But now that the airport is here, or I mean the highway is here, and the airport's over there, there's more reason to go west. Oh, I need to keep building signals. Or, yeah. And we'll need to build junctions, too. Really cool thing about the Japanese with their trains is there'll be a driver, and then there'll be a person watching the driver who points out things like speed limit changes and other landmarks and things. And the first guy will point and like point out what it is or say what it is, and then the second guy will also point to it and also say what it is. They both have to acknowledge it as like a driver and a co-driver. Yeah, it's a good safety protocol. There's very rarely accidents in Japan, and it makes the news when a train like leaves early. You know, like such and such company apologizes for leaving the station 8 seconds early on Wednesday. But I like that. I like the Japanese service industry doesn't mess around. The Japanese are more about honor than they are about profit. So everything that they do has to be done correctly, not because it'll make them money, but because it's the right thing to do. Why are you coming to a stop? Yeah, it gets a little bit better when the trains get a little more spread out. I think the passengers get over to the other platform by going underneath. Oh yeah, there's little tunnels that go underneath. Wow, these trains are just full. Well, that was a good move to build. And the airport's starting to get a little love too. People are starting to arrive. Man, 195 people trying to get to the airport. Oh. Raptor, would it be okay if I asked you something about another game that's on your channel? Yeah, I get asked those questions all the time. But before you ask, make sure you check the description and read all that information there first on like when I'm going to play it and other stuff like that. And then, if it's not answered there, then feel free to ask. But if the question is when are you playing or you should play, then the answer is usually eventually or whatever's new and fresh. Wow, there's so many people here. We need more trains. This like 88 passenger thing ain't cutting it. More planes on the line? No, it's trains. We only need more planes if the airports are getting backed up. And there's not too many people waiting there. That plane had 37 people. This one has 43. They're not always going to be full, but they're close. Alright, we need some more trains on this one. Wait. Oh, wait, ooh. Oh, no, that's going fine. Yeah, I don't need any more planes because we got one arriving while one's leaving, so it seems to be, Can you see a flight over Raptoria? If we get to 400 likes, we'll take a round trip around the city, around the whole island. So now I got to fix my mistakes with my train line setup. Why are they all taking the same line all the time? We've set up train lines before. Sir? Why are you stopping there? There's nothing stopping you. Oh boy. Wait a minute. I know the problem. I know what I did wrong. I always forget to do that. On the way back, it needs to stop at platform 1. That's what it needs to do. There it goes. And we need to add more trains, too, because this is not enough. There we go. I always forget to do that with the platform settings. Wow, listen to that. high-speed chase music again. Alright, sorry folks, a little backup. That's fine. Wow, look at the traffic here. I should have built the bridge. And I also should have put the signals there, too. But this was just because I was lazy. Can you show or explain how highways can be built? Oh, I did that at the beginning of the stream, so after the video's over, you can watch how I built this highway here. And it goes through the mountains, and has elevated sections, and has T-junctions and roundabouts where apparently people are building their homes. Alright, the train should be fixed now. They're flowing again. What was the other thing I was going to do now? I'll need to add some more trains eventually, but we'll see if this works. Well, what was the other thing I was going to go? Oh, right. We were going to go on... a flight, but unfortunately we have insufficient likes. I'm holding it hostage. I'm holding this plane hostage, y'all. I know, I can do that because I'm the boss. You can build the road underneath the rail bridge. No, that rail bridge is too low. Yeah, that's way too low to build under. In fact, wow, there's siding. There's like a guardrail just missing on the railroad. Let's go. What's that all about? What is that all about? I should just build a bridge here. That's all I need to do. Oop, plane's taking off. All right. Looks like we've got ourselves 400 likes. Where do you guys want to start from? Port Dino, Edgar City, or Flamer NZ City? While I wait for you to choose, I'm going to take a look over here. Oh, that's beautiful. We got 200 plastic ready to go. The ship's on the way back. It can hold 252. That's perfect. Are we making goods now? Yes, we are. Goods are lining up on the shipping area, and now we're delivering goods to Cunningham Bay. Is this train? 1, 2, or 3. I think we'll do it that way. We'll do it in order of when we built them. 1 is Port Dino, 2 is Edgar City, and 3 is our new airport here between Flamer NZ and Cunningham Bay. 1, 2, or 3. Port Dino, Edgar City, or the final one that we just built. In the meantime, I'm going to check and make sure this train is loaded. There it is. Oh, it's picking up goods now. Fantastic. Looks like we're getting a lot of 2s, I think. So let's go ahead and, ladies and gentlemen, bear air lab to keep my hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Okay. Perfect. You guys ready then? We got a board then. Alright, let's jump on our plane. Whoa, that is dirty as hell. What is going on with that plane? Why is it so dirty? It might be because of maintenance or something, but whatever. Anyway, let's get out of here. Enjoy the flight, everybody. Appreciate that. I think if you, I wonder if there's new planes. Maybe we can get some new ones. End of lifespan? Yeah, it could be. We've been playing for quite some time. So it could be a lifespan thing. Actually, hold on a second. We're going in faster speed than we should be. All right, away we go.
subscriber shoutout. New subscriber shoutout.
All right. Sorry about that. I had to use the little pilot's room. Butter that bread. Where are we at now? Oh, beautiful. Wow. Do we need a 757 for that short of a flight? Well, to be fair, we are transporting quite a few people. Oh yeah, there's no day-night cycle. That'd be nice. Look at how beautiful this is. Wow, we can see all the boats out in the ocean. That is gorgeous. This airport is in the middle of nowhere, but it does connect two major cities, so that's kind of cool. So it's actually probably going to be our busiest airport. All right, we'll go to our last destination next. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, we're going to have to end up buying a new plane. And what we could do is just sell these and buy new ones. Eventually, that's probably what we'll have to do. Another thing I think we could do is just buy a whole new plane together. Cool. Cargo planes would be cool. I agree. Yeah, this one's probably like right in the middle of the city. This one's a little further out from the city, but this third airline is right in the middle of nowhere. Did the plane finish a cycle to all three destinations? Did we go to this airport? Yeah, it seems it becomes dirty when it's old, which is kind of lame. I wish it was just like always nice. Because you can tell when a vehicle's old by going to the statistics screen. But let's see what other planes we have to buy in the future. Actually, large. Oh, wow. 737. Which holds 20... Oh, that's cargo. Yeah, the 757 holds 50 people. That's pretty good number. Wonder if I can ship cargo. I don't know what I would ship via cargo though. Cargo plane. Like it'd have to be something very valuable like goods. Wow, look at this. The airport's completely full. Like we need another plane to land soon. And it looks like there is one on the way. Well, I'm glad we got lots of goods here now. This train can finally load up. No warnings, good. Yeah, private jets, that'd be kind of cool. Alright, let's go on another construction project. No one else cares about highways? Well, there is actually a pretty decent highway here. It's a 2-lane highway back and forth. You can go up to 3 lanes, I think. Yeah, let's check out industries. If we build industries, what would probably make us the most money is, like, machines or tools. Machines might be a good thing to ship, but we would have to get, let's see, tools up here are made out of wood. I kind of still want to connect these 2 cities. Construction material is good for on the ground. It doesn't make much money. And actually, we should get this city connected too. So let's build a nice little road. Although, I don't know where we're going to build this. There's going to have to be a serious bridge here to get across. Well, what we could do is actually build a road up this way, cross here, and then make use of the oil road so it looks connected. And then we can connect over here to Tbilisi, because then it connects over to Port Dino. So that's cool. Let's do a city country road. Yeah, airplanes are good when you got major cities. Airplanes are quite good. I have some serious elevation to get up here. No, the airports don't have off-map connections. Would be nice though if you built an international airport, you could bring people in from outside. That's why Edgar City is our pseudo external connection. We're pretending like that's a connection to the main world. Too bad you can't build suspension bridges. Can I buy a Tupolev F204? Yeah, but what I need to start doing is figuring out how to connect like cargo or something to that. I think I want to do machines, but I think the best thing to transport is goods. I think that's the most profitable one because it requires 2 materials, steel and plastic, to make goods. So technically we could be making microchips or something. What's the largest map you can make? I think this is the medium size, so I think it gets bigger than this. Oh, we have a stone mine out there. Okay, we gotta connect back to the city. Bum, 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 bum. You know, my only complaint about this game really is that I wish there was more campaign missions just because they're so good, and I'm coming towards the end of completing them. You know when you get close to beating a game or something and you're like, oh, I hope it never ends, and you know, like the end is near? That's what it's like for me. I'm close to like finishing, and I really, really like this game a lot. Bum, bum, bum. And I want more challenging missions, so I hope there can be like a community made mission or something. I know you can do that in the future as community maps. Whoa, that's a long way. That's cool though. Oh my. Oh. Oh, game's ruined. Absolutely unplayable. Concrete support beam too close to the railroad tracks, unplayable. Okay, well now we've connected that. So every city is connected except for Wise World and Fort Taylor, kind of. Fort Taylor is connected via ships. Yeah, community-made missions would be cool. Unfortunately, it wouldn't have voice acting or anything, which I would find a little disappointing. Ooh, looks like we're going to need ourselves another ship. We're making enough plastic to where we need another one. That's good news. Okay, let's buy another one. And put him on the transatlantic line. Looks like oil production has increased. Good. And they're bringing oil as quickly as they can. Excellent. Very good. Would I create those if voice acting were possible? It just makes it more immersive. I'd like to voice act in my own, but I'd have to come up with ideas. Like, what would be a cool campaign mission? It'd be cool fictional ones, like America's first high-speed rail system or something. Like, the year is 2020 and America's had enough with congestion or something like that. Connect Los Angeles to Las Vegas to Minneapolis to Chicago to New York and do it in 10 years or something like that. Whatever, you know. Just some made-up scenario challenges that would make everybody, you know, like, it'd just be neat. Alright, so Tbilisi is basically connected, but I need some more. I need bus stations here now. This city is kind of lonely.
New subscriber shout
Other than that, we've pretty much connected everything. Except for, we need to connect wood, and then also fuel production down here, but it's not critical. Can you name a city? Well, they're all taken already. I'd have to add some more. So eventually we'll have to come up with some more. Okay. Let's see what other industries we could do. I would like to try to make some machines. Where did I put a machine shop down anywhere?
New subscriber shout out.
Cunningham Bay requires machines. It'd be neat to have to fly it out from somewhere. Uh-oh. He's bringing more fuel. That means more plastic. Good thing we got our second ship on the way. Wow, you can actually see fish? Wait, nothing to see here. What do you mean? Is this an Easter egg in the game? What's going on? Salmon school, swimming. Nothing to see here. Chris, thanks for subscribing. Wow. The only thing I don't like is that I can't put down every industry. I know there's other industries in the game, like I've seen rum and cigars, and there's other types like fruits and guano. I wish you could place anything you wanted. But you can't do that. Well, Barton Bay really doesn't have an industry except for tools. Let's go ahead and make this then. But yeah, I wish you could place other industries down when you're in Sandbox mode. Yeah, you can have fishing industry. There's also alcohol distilleries and rum distilleries and some other stuff, which I really would like to see. Like to be able to put down myself. Otherwise, it just becomes kind of the generic stuff, but none of the interesting stuff. So hopefully, when the game is complete, they update that to include that. Because that'd be awesome. Maybe it's based on where you actually build, but I actually loaded some other maps and didn't see them available there. So they might be specific to the campaign only, which is kind of annoying. Alright, looks like we can make machines here. Well, maybe we could do a cargo airport here. And give Cunningham Bay its own machine shop. It's actually starting to become bigger than Port Dino, I think. Port Dino is getting all the food it needs. and passengers, but Cunningham Bay is actually doing better because it's got the connection. Oh, wow. These cities are really starting to take off now. That's awesome. I'd like to fly it over then, but there's no reason we can't build a train here, too. In fact, that other train could take goods up here. We'll just have to figure out a way to transport wood. Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll set up a logging truck to go over there. Let's do that. I got an idea. So here's what I would like. We're going to make that city have bigger industry. We got to show Barton Bay some love, too, but right now, Michigan Bay is getting all that stuff. So let's build an industry over there. This will look cool. So now this train will be able to transport machines, too. We'll just need to bring wood over here. So we'll do that via our trucking company. See if we can slide another industry in there. We'll go the other way. Well, actually, I want it connected here, so that way when the train brings in steel, this factory can directly benefit from the steel deliveries. Yeah, this factory needs to be connected, so that way I can... perfect. So now we need logs to come in. So we can start our own trucking company for that. So we'll bring logs to a lumber mill. Oh, you know what? We'll have Cunningham Bay do that. Or, sorry, Barton Bay. We'll have some... We'll do some logging here. This is perfect. And then we'll have it connect to the highway, so that way we can make more use of the highway. Perfect. You get more money for shipping things based on distance? Yeah. Distance, speed, and value of the goods give you more money. So if you find out a way to transport... let's say in high demand is food, and you find a way to put a ton of food onto a ship just to go across to harbor, and you have a pretty fast ship doing it, or small ships, you earn a ton of money that way. So faster and longer distances. It's the same with passengers too. If you find a way to transport a bunch of people via high-speed train and do it faster than aircraft, you'll beat out the aircraft companies. Okay, so now this is great. Because now when the trucks deliver the wood, all this stuff will be immediately loaded here at the train station, and then that train can haul more goods. So I can actually build a second train, because this one won't be able to haul them fast enough. That's perfect. Alright, so here's our to-do list. Connect the two cities on the western side of the island, build our own custom trucking company in order to deliver logs to a lumber mill, and then lumber to this island at Michigan Bay. We're going to bring Barton Bay into it. We're going to make the wood here into lumber. So that's going to be important. So let's build a lumber sawmill here, though outside of town. I'll put that over here somewhere. And then we'll have to transport it back. Let's put that over here maybe. Good. We'll have trucks bring it from over here, let's say. Big old logging site over here. So we're going to build a really detailed road through the woods. And maybe it can cross over the under the highway. Or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's see. I want a big logging camp somewhere nearby. Somewhere over here. Good. Then we'll build a road that goes through the mountains to deliver it to the city. So lumber is going to come from here, through the mountain to the sawmill, and then from the sawmill down to the machine shop, where we're already delivering steel. So we'll deliver wood, and then it'll all be brought to Cunningham Bay. And Cunningham Bay is going to get huge because now it's going to get wood and also machines and then goods. So that's going to grow like crazy. Plus, it's already getting passengers too. So that's going to be huge. And then we can start supplying Port Dino with fuel because we're bringing a ton of stuff over here for oil. And maybe we can make some more. Maybe I'll make another oil well somewhere else so we can deliver it directly there. Yeah, we've got our second ship ready to go with... Oh, yeah, that one's almost ready to be shipped out. Perfect. All right, everyone, that is it for today's episode. Join me tomorrow. We are going to build a logging road, and we're going to start shipping even more cargo and finish up getting these other cities built as well and connected to Tomislav Town and Port Dino. We got to make Port Dino even bigger, so we're going to work on getting that one passenger services from the west and also fuel, and then even more people via plane, so that way it can grow as big as Cunningham Bay did. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. On your way out, please do click or tap the like button. It supports the channel with no cost to you, so thank you very much for being here and supporting me no matter what. Appreciate all your super chats and, of course, all of your guys' super chats and memberships. We got 7 new members today. That is crazy. Thank you, everybody, for clicking and tapping the join button. If you missed out on today's episode, just go back watch from the beginning. It should be up in a few hours, and I look forward to streaming this game some more. You guys are great, so thanks for joining me. And I'll make sure I save here for tomorrow's episode of Raptoria Tropics. Thanks again, guys, for the support, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day.